Hi everyone, welcome along to yet another Blackpool FC watch along. The players are just coming out now, being led by the captain, which we were surprised that the Chris Maxwell, the goalie, is the captain.
I guess he's one of the senior players, isn't he? So
they keep saying he's not so tall for a goalkeeper, but
he's 6'1".
James is adamant he's 6'1".
So
Lewis Woodhouse is here. Hello, Lewis. Prediction today is, we'll post that up there for everyone who's there.
3-0. Yep, settle for that.
3-0 to the Pool. Hi, Lewis. Hi.
Of course, Blackpool playing Barrow today in their third pre-season friendly. We've won 2 on the bounce so far. So let's see if we can make it 3 out of 3.
Let's just go to there. We'll just not brand.
David Dunn, of course, managing Barrow, who took over and did pretty well. But I guess that's just relative to Larry, wasn't it? When he took over as caretaker manager earlier this year, prior to Neil Critchley being appointed.
So, what do we?
Should we go through the team?
Who we got with us today? We got Lewis, obviously. Hello. Oh, Benny.
Hi, Ben.
Benny's here. Cos Vlogs. Hi.
Hope you're okay today. Just running through the Blackpool team. We've got Chris Maxwell in goal, Ollie Turton, Michael Nottingham, Jordan Thornley, Nathan Shaw, Ethan Robson, Grant Ward, Oliver Sharkich, CJ Hamilton, Sully Kai and Gary Medine. So we're not going with well, Nuttall's injured, isn't he? He's not featuring today, but Kai and Medine and Hamilton up front today. And then on the bench, we've got Jack Sims, the other goalkeeper, Teddy Howe, Marvin Ekpiteta, James Husband, Cameron Antwi, Matty Virtue, Keshi Anderson, Liam Feeney, Jamie Devitt, and Jerry Yates. So we've got a strong bench there today. So let's see how we get on in the first half with perhaps not the stronger of the two sides that perhaps they'll put out today.
Comments coming through. Taylor Poole says, "Hey guys, hi Taylor Poole." Let's have a look who we got.
Hi.
Ryan Barton, come on the Pool, come on Ryan, and we've got. If you watched our football vlogging podcast, football vloggers podcast last night, we've got Dort on tour here who's saying how many games was our team playing. Well, yeah, they're coming thick and fast.
We're playing.
This is Dort. You can find this on YouTube as well. It's on Blackpool Football Club's official website. They're streaming it live from Bloomfield Road, so it's nice for us to see what the pitch is like. It's looking very nice.
Barrow have got Neil Downs in their squad. Is that our old Neil Downs?
God, yeah.
The name that leaps out.
Chris Maxwell's just done the toss. He's running back. Yeah, he's tall. He's taller than they say.
He's taller than me.
There we are. Taylor Poole says Grant Ward used to play for Ipswich. He was brilliant for us. How's he getting on?
We've not really seen a lot of him yet.
Oh, we signed him from Reading, didn't we?
Grant Ward. No, that was Teddy Howe.
Oh, that's Teddy Howe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, Grant. Did he not get injured? He came on quite well, and then he kind of got injured.
He didn't play too much. He came off the bench, I think, a couple of times. I think he possibly started at Lincoln. We didn't really perform that day.
We can't really say. He's not done a great deal for us so far. Lewis Woodhouse, what do you think of the Carabao Cup draw for Blackpool? Well,
I mean, do we want to run in that cup because you're playing week after week after week after week? So are the players going to want it to stay fit, or like Dor said, we've got plenty of friendlies, so perhaps we don't need to be playing twice a week. To be fair, do we? If you've got 13 midweek matches in the league, really, are we going to be wanting that many cup matches as well? It's a big ask of the players, really. So, and I was looking just at one of the answers to the quiz. If you were doing our quiz tonight, we kicked off, by the way. We're doing our quiz tonight at 8:00, and I've got a couple of rounds on the League Cup.
What's the score? It's 0-0. We just kicked off,
and just comparatively with the FA Cup versus the League Cup in terms of the prize money, the FA Cup's £2 million if you win the FA Cup, and the League Cup is £100,000. So it's not a lot of money, and that's for the winners. Got to win it to get that. So comparatively, there's not a lot of money in League Cup competitions relative to FA competitions. So the League Cup, are we going to win it? No. So are we bothered if we go out in the first round? Really, personally, no. not this season. I'm surprised that they're actually going ahead with the League Cup this season, whether it's probably because they've got the sponsors to appease, I would imagine, but you know, to cram in a League Cup in a shortened season, just it doesn't make any sense to me. So away at Stoke, we lose. Bothered?
No.
Face bothered?
No, bothered. No. One of the things I'm interested to see here, because last year we played Barrow pre-season friendly. We went to Barrow, we did a vlog on it, and we interviewed Ian Evett, and Ian Evett had Barrow playing really well. And I thought, to be honest, they were very unlucky, for the result. Did we win 3-0? Was I can't? But three. Like that, yeah. But it was really Barrow played really well, and of course, Ian Evett. They were romping the league. They got promoted. They were playing, they call it Barcelona. And I'm interested to see, obviously they've got David Dunn, who took over a couple of games in charge when we got rid of Larry, and he did quite well, didn't he?
Blackpool.
Corners for Blackpool. He did really well. I'm just interested to see how well we play against this Barrow side, because they were very good last season.
Yeah, obviously they got promoted to the league now, haven't they?
Barrow, they were a good.
But going back to Ian Evett, I've seen that Bolton have released a little video of the football club. It's only like about 3 or 4 minute video about they're calling it the Revolution. So like got Evo in the word revolution. That's just like the tagline is something like, back the revolution. And they're trying to sell season tickets, obviously.
Feel like the Riga Revolution, then. If it's anything like that, it'd be a disaster.
But they've done a little 3 or 4 minute video about Bolton and what Bolton is. Bolton is such and such a street. Bolton is Nat Lofthouse, and it's actually, I mean, for much as that we really don't like Bolton, it's a good video. It's a really good video to get the town and get the community engaged. And it's worth a watch. Actually, it is a good video. I mean, for a Blackpool fan, it's a bit. Obviously we don't like Bolton, but
Toonami TV is here. Hello, Sharky.
Hi, Sharky.
We follow Sharky. He's a Newcastle United vlogger.
Missed you last night.
We did miss him. He couldn't make last night's football vloggers podcast, unfortunately. He was busy working, but it's nice to have you with us today, Sharky.
Ryan says he'd like a cup run, though. I'm sorry, I'm late. Don't worry about being late.
You're not that late, really, to be honest. We were just on time because we've been down to the ground renewing season tickets, haven't we? We've got our season tickets, and they gave us a special gift just for us, which was
they gave us some Blackpool FC masks.
Yeah, face masks.
Tangerine ones as well.
Yeah, tangerine ones. So
quite cool.
Yeah, so that was really kind of them, and of course we got the new training top yesterday, which I like.
I've got my tangerine dress on today, which isn't official club merchandise.
Had a look at the home kit as well. It does look really nice. I really fancy it. Bolton is Horwich.
Yes, Bolton is Horwich. I don't know if that actually fit. I didn't watch the video all the way through, so maybe.
Stephen Roberts, we'll just put him up. Afternoon, guys. Looking forward to seeing CJ go at him. And if he could just get that final product, we've got a hell of a player there, because he is really fast. But as I was just saying, if you just joined us last year, we played Barrow in a pre-season friendly. Jane and I went down to watch it at Barrow. It's in the up, of course, up to Barrow, and it's in the videos down there. We interviewed Ian Evett at the time, and of course he had a fantastic season. We obviously brought him luck, didn't we? It was us going to interview him that gave him all the luck, and he had Barrow playing in a style they call Barcelona, which a lot of the things he'd learned from Ian Holloway in the Premier League he actually brought into playing Barrow, and he had them playing amazing passing football, and they were really a good opponent, and Blackpool were kind of fortunate on the day to come away with a win. And I just want to see how David Dunn's done with them, because he was looking after Blackpool for a few matches.
We didn't have many wins last season, did we?
No, we didn't.
At the beginning of the season, we were stronger before Larry had chance to have an impact on the team.
And we actually liked David Dunn because he was saying all the right sort of things, wasn't he?
He was bigging up the players,
and
he was saying, he mentioned the fans as well, which was something that Larry seemed to distance himself from the likes of us.
Tom Jackson saying, afternoon, guys.
Hi,
afternoon, Tom. Happy to have you with us. Right, let's have a look.
It's nice to see Bloomfield Road again, isn't it?
Oh, look who we've got. We've got, he's still here. Rory Grumish is here, up the pool. 5-0.
Is this a better kickoff?
This is a
time for you,
prediction from Rory, who's in Australia. So, g'day, Rory. Or
What
good
time is it
evening.
in Australia? It's
It'll
about
be-
10-ish?
It's got to be, it's got to be getting on a bit, hasn't it? It's normally about midnight. Yeah, maybe about 10. Toonami comments. It will be interesting to see if David Dunn keeps Barrow up.
Yeah.
Well, it will, won't it? But he did all the right things at Blackpool. He certainly steadied the ship after we got rid of Larry, and we played, decent football, but not as good as we feel that Critchley is playing. We are playing some really nice passing stuff. We one of my big criticisms last year all the time was that we just kept giving the ball away all the time. We couldn't pass to a Tangerine shirt, even if they're 5 yards away from us. So it's nice to see Blackpool passing it around a bit. Right. Nick Muller's at work, so he can only watch for 7 minutes because he's at work. Oh, Nick, never mind. Nick's an Ipswich vlogger from Ipswich. Stephen Roberts, yeah, that's what he says. What's this? Stephen Roberts, I heard yesterday that KDH staying at Leicester to break into the first team as players leaving is giving him a chance. Well, he's got to take his chance there, hasn't he? You can't, he's not going to come to Blackpool if he's got a chance to get to Leicester's first team. It's massive. Tom Jackson says it looks like they're not a penny more days at Bloomfield Road. It does. Especially the south stand looks exactly the same, doesn't it? Like nobody in it. That's it. Toonami TV says that he knows Gateshead take on Carlisle tonight at the International Stadium. It's apparently getting live streamed. Oh, that's one for you to do then, Sharky, isn't it, tonight? Because you like to follow Gateshead, don't you?
Gateshead also feature in tonight's quiz, 8:00, Lee Charles TV.
Oh yeah, we got a quiz on tonight. Yeah,
we've got a quiz on tonight.
We've got to get that ready after.
Might be our last quiz actually. We're thinking of ditching it. The reason that we brought in the quiz as with the Saturday live chat shows was just because there wasn't any football and we could continue putting content out, and the Tuesday night quiz was sort of to replace the Tuesday night football. But now we've got Tuesday night football back, and we've got a lot of midweek matches, like I say. So we've got at least 14, haven't we? I think midweek matches, league and cup. So yeah, this could be our last quiz tonight. So come along and you could be reigning champions for a long time till we get locked down again. I'm
sure Blackpool fans watching this will appreciate Nick Muller. I mean, he's an Ipswich fan, but he likes to stick it into Fleetwood all the time. And of course, Ben's here, so he sees the new Fleetwood badge. It's a cod and a bus stop. So there we go. So the abuse for Fleetwood already starts. Always starts it off.
Another corner for Blackpool.
Random. Sorry, this moves pretty quick. Random says exactly. Tom, looks like the boycott days, but then again, there were still mushrooms that went to the games. Yes, there was, but those days are behind us. Fortunately,
that were for a while. Actually, it's nice to just sort of look forward now.
So just going through the comments. Taylor Poole prediction for Ipswich versus Colchester tonight. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good prediction. I would think Ipswich would win that one over Colchester. I'd probably go for 2-0 on that one. Oh, Sharky says he's going to pop in since it's the last one, so he'll be able to multitask tonight. Yeah, obviously it was to fill a gap at the time. There was no football, and we thought we'd do a bit of a quiz. But if there's going to be Tuesday night football matches all the time, we're not going to be able to do the quiz as well, and then to. I've got the football vloggers show now on a Monday and live stream on a Tuesday. We've got matches on Saturdays or whatever, and trying to put the quiz in there as well. It's just too much to do.
And I've got my blogging now. I've started doing a blog about every match. So
it's just
that takes up time as well. So
it's just there's other things we have to do.
We have plenty of content we'll still be putting out. It's just going to change back to something a bit more resembling normal now. I've enjoyed doing the quizzes actually. I enjoy learning things that I didn't know about football previously, like the prize money for the League Cup, for example.
We've got Blackpool announced today that they're limiting the season tickets to 4,000, so we just made sure that we had our season tickets
as I said, they sold over 3,000 already.
Yeah, 3,000 gone already. So obviously, we're going to be, if we're going to be allowed in and we're going to be able to vlog the games, then obviously we need to be in there. So we've got our season tickets. We've bought them today, and I was just saying we got some nice masks. They gave us some nice masks as a complimentary gift for us for all the hard work we do for Blackpool Football Club. Yes, Nick Muller is saying it's just banter. No malice with Ben, of course. Ben likes all the banter. He likes to give it back as well. So I'm sure he'll be on giving you some stick back because you know they do seem to have the hoodoo over Ipswich. Ryan Dunbar is saying he'll be at our quiz as always. As it's the last one, I hope it's not the last Saturday stream.
No, well, we'll still be doing the streams during the, there'll be matches on Saturdays, won't there? So we'll be here doing this, and obviously, if we're allowed at the match, we'll be at the match, and then we'll do the vlogs like we were doing previously.
Yeah,
so the content will still be.
We may do if we're getting, if we're actually managing to get to the match, and we can vlog it. We may well do something on a Sunday night discussing the match. I was thinking.
Yeah, we were planning on doing a show anyway.
We can't do Lee Charles TV at 3 because we'll be at the football match, but we may be able to do a Sunday night chat with people, just opinions on the game. So that's something in the pipeline, and it's something we've been planning for a while. So it's not over yet.
I actually got a season ticket next to Lee for next season. We didn't sit together. Well, we did sit together sometimes at home games, but my season ticket was in the next block.
Yeah, because sure isn't
along
further down that way.
But yeah, I've actually. So this is.
She doesn't just like sitting with me anyway because I moan all the time. I stress her out. Well, so Tom Jackson saying we've started well. Yeah, we have actually. I think we are playing quite well. Go on.
On top,
final. Oh. Yes, Benny's saying, look, he knows it's all banter. He loves it. Of course, he loves it. I tell you, Ben. You don't want to battle with Ben. He has an answer for everything. He's really good. I like him. He's quick as well, and he has so much knowledge that he can give it back in a second. He'll be able to tell you how many times Ipswich have lost to, I don't know, whatever. He'll have loads of stats for you to back his argument up. Toon Army saying Lawrence is a big fan of our Tuesday night quiz. Well, yeah, I mean it's good, and if we haven't got a Tuesday night match, we may well obviously do another one, but we can't do a quiz. Oh no, wide, bit of a chance there. Yeah, he just didn't connect. He put it wide, didn't he? But he's a big lad. It's a good. I like the look of this lad. It's going down a bit. Swansea Fan TV, Newport versus Swansea prediction. Well,
oh yeah, that's the cup, isn't it? You're not going to be able to go to, which is sad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love Newport. It's one of my sort of a weirdly favourite away day, just because it's so compact. You don't have to walk very far. You've got you've got the train station there. You've got the Tiny Rebel pub there, and then you've got the ground there. They're all in a compact area. So I like it for that.
But I'm going to go for 3-0 to Swansea for that one, I'm afraid. Whether you love them or not, I don't think they stand a chance against Swansea. I mean, it's almost like playing a Premier League team, isn't it?
Well, you never know. They'll be up for it, won't they?
I suppose they will, but there's a big difference in quality there. Oh, so you've paid your season ticket? 120 quid at Fleetwood, is it? 12 a month. £12 a month, yeah. That's not bad, is it? That's not a bad deal.
Oh, Barrow breaking here.
Whoa. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh. No, cleared.
See, we do get plenty of men back. It's just sometimes I've just started watching actually the match on Saturday
Reece
again. Did
not predict Swansea versus Newport last night? He might have done. I can't remember, to be honest. We said that much last night. It's all a bit of a... Anyway, if you watched it like last night, the Football Vloggers podcast, we had Benjamin Bloom on, which was great. I've watched it back. I think it's a really excellent watch. If you get a chance to watch it, it's on now.
Is that a free kick on the edge of the box there to Barrow? Yeah, I started watching the game back from Saturday, and we should have had a penalty, and theirs was not. I would say that it wasn't a penalty. The one that they missed anyway, Pope missed.
Yeah,
he went down a bit too readily.
It was soft. This is right in the box, so this is dangerous. We're just gonna watch this free kick. Barrow have got a free kick right on the edge of the box. Just 2 in the wall.
Yeah, doesn't seem a lot.
Doesn't seem a lot, no.
Oh, but well, it allowed him to see that, didn't it?
Yes. So. Chris Maxwell got down
well.
I
like Chris Maxwell.
And we've got a goal kick. Well
He's
done.
my favourite goalkeeper at Blackpool for many years.
Jamie Stowell here with a massive Barrow. So what do you reckon, Jamie, for this season? You're promoted, but you've lost Ian Everett. But we were big fans of Evo, really. So we've been watching Barrow with interest this season, and we watched the thing on Barrow-Salona with Evo, and you were playing great football. We were just saying, if you've just joined it, we had a pre-season friendly with you last season, and we thought that Blackpool were a bit lucky to come away with the win that we did, and we thought Barrow played very well. We also interviewed Ian Everett, so if you've not seen it, you can actually find it in the videos down somewhere. It's a pre-season with Barrow, because I have a bit of affection for Ian Everett because he came to visit my dad in the hospice just before he died. It was just a lovely moment, and he's a lovely guy. And but we are, David Dunn took over Blackpool while Simon Grayson, he took over a few games in charge, and he did a pretty decent job. So I think you've got a decent manager in David Dunn. Let's have a look. What's this? Tom Jackson, did you see the French league has been postponed for its restart as 4 players from Marseille have tested positive?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
No, I didn't.
So the whole league's been postponed, has it?
Wow. See, this is the thing. They're all thinking that football's going to come back like it, as if it.
But you've got football as a daft young lad. Some of them like that Celtic player who went to Spain for a night and then played in a league game.
Ben's mum says hello, so together. Hello, Jill.
Oh, hello.
That wasn't together, so we do it again.
Sorry, I was watching the match.
Hello, Jill.
Hello, Jill. That wasn't together either.
Timing. Right, so what's this? Ryan Dunbar, Belfast side Linfield were due to play Legia Warsaw tonight in the Champions League, but Legia Warsaw have a couple of players positive tests. At this rate, they'll get a bye to the group stages. Why are all these players getting tested positive though?
Because it's around.
There's got to be a reason though why footballers are really getting it. It's got to be because
it's a lot really in the younger generation now are perhaps being a little more lax about going to pubs and not wearing masks and not socially distancing and that perhaps they're not frightened of it because they think, oh well, I'm young and relatively healthy and it's not going to affect me, but it is affecting them, and it's a bigger picture, isn't it, as well? It's also affecting football matches going ahead, and they're in a position of responsibility, so they really ought to be, well, everyone ought to be still being careful, but I mean you see it out and about and a lot of people aren't being careful, so the virus is still going to carry on circulating, unfortunately.
Jamie Stowell, Barrow fan, is saying, I think we have a good squad, done some decent transfers, mid-table would do. Yes, I felt we did dominate the friendly last season. You did. You definitely did. Gutty can't be at the game today. Yeah, it would have been great, wouldn't it? For you'd have loved to come to Blackpool. We'd have loved to have been there today watching it. You'd have got a good crowd and everything there today, but you'd settle for mid-table.
Yeah,
I think that's a good goal. That for your first season back in the Football League, it's been a long time since Barrow were in the Football League, so you got to cement yourself in it, and then obviously push on as the years go by. But it's great for Barrow, brilliant. We're really pleased for it.
We'll be watching
it's
Barrow.
Another North team in the league, so
we're watching Barrow and Harrogate Town with interest next season.
Yeah, we will. We will be keeping a little eye on Barrow.
Great
that's
to
for
have
sure.
you both. Oh.
Especially with David Dunn being in charge, because we really we're very thankful for him for taking over the team at a time when it was and steadying the ship really. Right, Tom Jackson. Yep, the whole league has been postponed in France. We seem to have handled it well in England so far, but time will tell. Yes, it certainly will. So far, there's been no players, I don't think, in England. I mean, they are, they're sanitising the balls, aren't they? And, we were watching Port Vale and they just had one ball and it was already sanitised and...
But you never know sort of what gets released, whether players might be getting tested and it just people aren't being told about it. They're keeping it in-house and dealing with it in-house. You don't know really. It's an interesting world we live in. Well, we don't live in it.
Go on. He got round him.
Hamilton.
Go on.
Oh,
block. Good block.
Wow, that was good.
Oh, that was exciting. He got really... Burst his way past 2 players there. He looks a good player, this lad.
Yeah.
Right, so let's have a look here. Bolly Bolingolly at Celtic. The fans are livid and say, sack him.
Oh, yeah, the Celtic player who went to Spain.
Oh, yeah, this guy that went, yeah, it's really bad, isn't it? It was their star player, Edzoni Edouard, that done it. Different story, methinks.
Yeah, well. I mean, it's just people have extreme reactions to things in these strange times of ours, don't they? Some people are going to be livid. Some people, you say, are just being really lax about it. And
Rory says hello to Ben's mum.
I think you've just got to try and be sensible, and you'll be all right. But unfortunately, there's no, you can't.
I'm getting the hang of these comments. I'm getting the hang of these comments.
Good.
Jane says I'm useless with him, so
I did not say you were useless.
Yeah, she did. She said I don't take.
I said it was a development area. I think.
Yes, I leave them on, and we keep talking about different things. So I've now learned to. So if you comment, I'll be keeping an eye on comments. So if you want to comment on the game, you know what I mean. If there's anything you know that we can talk about, whether you think Blackpool are playing well, whether you think Barrow are playing well. Just yeah. Yeah. Cosvlog says, if we score, will we react like Thogden? No, we will not. Just no way. We've done enough Thogden bash, over the.
If we win the championship, we'll do what's for the championship. If we win the league, then perhaps we will celebrate.
Like,
in fact, we still wouldn't celebrate like Thogden.
No, I don't think any fan actually. I don't think any sane football fan. Certainly, I don't know. I was trying to think back to when I was watching a match on TV, which I think the last sort of football match that I ever watched on TV that meant anything was the Blackpool Forest playoff final. Sorry, my nose as well. And we were here with my dad and the boys watching it, and we were going mental. With the goals went in, it was going mental because there was so much pressure on the game. This was to go to Wembley and a chance to get in the Premier League, and it was that important. And if I'd have probably filmed that game back then at the time, you would have seen us all going. Probably, I don't know even if it was as mental even then as Thogden and his dad. It just was so fake. And but it's just so poor.
But they're like I was saying
like
previously, they're sort of acting for the camera, aren't they? They are characters in a TV show, and that's the way TV is. People, the reaction. I've been to see Britain's Got Talent recorded live, for example, and they asked the crowd to react to things, like overreact to things, just for TV. So it's just a TV thing, and that's what they do. It's not my cup of tea. But
post your comments below. Do you agree with Leah? Do you agree with Jane on that? They're right. I mean, I agree. They are acting, but they're acting badly. Ben plays Fortnite. Come on, you pool. Hello, Ben plays Fortnite.
Oh, it's a Ben fest, isn't it? There's Bens
lots
everywhere.
Of Bens,
There's like 3 Bens in your.
If your name's Ben, you're in. Let's have a look too. Right. Thogden says, Toonami says, Thogden is a good YouTuber. I don't have any problems with him. Of course, he's a good YouTuber. We're not saying he isn't a good YouTuber. He's amazing. I mean, he's got subscribers we can only dream of, haven't we? And, but just that video was just poor. We're picking on one particular thing, and that was obviously the Bayern Munich 8 and the reactions to the goals, which were just bad. They're just bad. But, as Jane says, they're acting. Tom Jackson, do you still think we need to strengthen in any areas?
Yeah,
yes,
we're looking a little bit shaky at the back, aren't we?
A bit shaky at the back. We need, I think Jane was saying we haven't got like a natural leader on the pitch.
No, it wasn't me that said that.
Was it not? Somebody said,
no.
Was it last night? Somebody said then we don't seem to have like a, like the real captain on the pitch, which maybe
we've got Maxwell's captain, so maybe he will be club captain going forward. We don't really have the sort of older head that is potentially a leader, I don't think.
No.
We've got quite a
Ben
young...
plays Fortnite. How am I? Absolutely fine. We're loving it at the moment. We're great. We're just glad to have football back, be able to watch a bit of football with you all and have a bit of chat about football. It just, I don't know, it just makes life feel good again because Jane and I both like talking about football. It was one of the things that, you know, when we met each other, it was great, wasn't it? We both had a love of Blackpool, and we were talking about Blackpool. And I've often said, you know, Jane, one of the first things she said was that she shared a birthday with Peter Shilton, and any girl that comes out with that line, you know, it's, you know, you know, she's mad at football. For any girl to know she shares a birthday with Peter Shilton is incredible. I just made me laugh so much. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Ryan Dunbar saying, if it's the team you support and you score a last-minute winner against your rivals, fair do sell about that, but not for two teams you don't care about. Exactly. I mean, who cares about Bayern Munich, really? Only Bayern Munich fans, and I don't have any affection whatsoever for German football. I just does not interest me at all.
Maybe he really hates Barcelona.
Maybe he really hates, but I don't even have a hatred for Barcelona.
Yeah, we're not talking about you though, are we?
We've never played it. When was the last time Bolton played Barcelona? But they never have. So where's his deep hatred come? Jane's telling me to move on. Right. Oh, Cameron Craig is here. What's the score? Only just had a chance to get it on. It's 0-0 at the moment. It's no score. It's
not really our strongest starting 11, but they're doing okay.
But I think it's a good test this against Barrow, because Barrow played very well against us last season. We played at Barrow and they gave good, but yeah, Ryan's saying he met them. You have actually met them, haven't you? Thogden and his dad, and they're two nice guys, but the channel is fake. Yeah, they are nice guys. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Ryan. Buy Tilty back off Rotherham. I don't know. He didn't really want to be here, did he? He made it quite clear towards the end of the time that he didn't really want to be at Blackpool, didn't he? Curtis Tilt.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I've heard stories about he was kept for a particular reason, and he should have been let go a long time previous, I think. But he was a young lad. He's living in the hotel on his own, away from his family. His family's still living down in down Walsall way. So it must be very difficult to be living in a hotel away from your family, from your wife and kids, and it can't. Mentally, it can't be good.
No,
it's not healthy for a young lad to be in that situation.
No. Tsunami TV says, who's been the better side so far? I would say that we're edging it but it's been a bit really, even Stevens, really. Yeah. It's not been, we're not dominating it. The Barrow certainly given as good as they get. It's
got a bit of a pre-season friendly feel about it. But it took us a while to get going on Saturday, didn't it?
Cameron Craig is asking again, what's the score? It's 0-0. Cameron, 0-0.
0-0 to the Seasiders. Yeah, pictures.
Oh gosh, here we go. Yeah, blooming heck. Ryan Dunbar says, "But hold on a minute, I'm surprised. Jane's even talking to you after blocking it last night on the podcast. That was a mistake. Was. I wasn't blocking Jane. I was blocking somebody else who was saying something obnoxious. And it just sometimes as you go to click the somebody else comments and it shifts up and you click the what.
That's his excuse, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah, there we
Gave me 5 minutes off.
Ben saying I'm in the doghouse. I'm going to be even more in the doghouse if I keep talking about Bunny Thogden.
But it was Lee's birthday yesterday, so I couldn't put him in the doghouse on his birthday, could I?
Yeah. Cool. So Ben plays Fortnite. I met you at the Blackpool Open training session. I was with Oliver and Zach. Oh, I remember. Yeah. I had a bit of a disaster there because I got my new camera and it might have even been my phone, but I think I recorded the three of you and I wasn't actually recording. And then when I pressed to stop recording, I started recording. I recorded all the floor, which was really upset me. So it was just me walking away and when I thought I was recording, I wasn't recording. And then when I thought I stopped recording, I was recording. And, back in the days, I've just so if I ever get a chance to meet you three again, I'll definitely do a good interview with you. I think you're by the pitch, weren't you, if I remember rightly? And there was also they made some drawings of players. Somebody done some like paintings of players in the race, and I signed him. I did a video on that as well. I didn't record that either. Turned it off when I had it on. It's really upset me when I got home. Sometimes I am a bit of a clown. Right.
Oh, the Blackpool Tower Circus is reopened again. Speaking of clowns, did you know that?
Well, I might be able to get in. It's a job. I think Nathan Shaw's looked pretty good the last few games. It's Cameron Craig. Yeah, I think there's a. All right, let's go through these comments quickly. Toon Army TV. The Toon have Barnsley next Saturday. Okay, that should be a decent game. We're doing a watch along, Sharky, on that one? Yeah, Stephen Roberts is saying, any more news about the guy from Everton? He sounds handy to have. It's gone quiet on that, hasn't it?
We're playing Everton obviously on Saturday, so if something's going to happen, I imagine it will happen, when they're together then. So maybe you'll play against us, maybe he'll play for us. Who knows?
Yeah, right. Ryan's confirming that Tilty still lived in the hotel. Yeah, he did live in the hotel. It's probably a little bit nearer to home.
But interestingly,
Tangerine
the club
Tom says hi. Hello, Tangerine Tom.
The club were appealing for in the summer for families to house these, the academy youngsters to actually, so they're living with a family, which I think is a nicer living environment for them to feel like they're in a home rather than just putting them up in the hotel, which okay, it might be free because they own the hotel, but it's not a nice environment for a young lad to be living in.
Brian Domas was belated. Happy birthday, Lee. Yes, and look, I'm wearing I got this off the boys, a new training top. Honestly, I love this. It's just, honestly, I can't. It's on all the time. I absolutely love it. Honestly, the feel of it, the material. It's just it's kind of like waterproof. It's a bit rubbery on the sort of inside.
I want to show them your new sunglasses as well.
Oh yeah, go on.
These are awesome.
Yeah, we got new sunglasses. Everyone's always taking the Michael out of my sunglasses, those white ones. So I've got some new ones. I've got some Oakleys. Yeah, bet. So. We're upgrading. Oh, Rory as well. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. And a couple of... Oh, brilliant. Love it. Every man is in the doghouse. It's just how big a house is that changes. Can go that way. Right. It's only banter, but here we are. These are the new Lee Charles sunglasses. Are you ready?
How cool are they, guys?
What are we thinking, eh? Are those better than those white ones? These are Oakleys. Are we liking these? I had to go for like blue again, but it all matches. We're liking it.
Looking good, isn't he?
Yeah. Can't see the match though. Can't see the comments there. Actually, I can, yeah. Toon Army TV. Yeah, nice shirt. I'm getting there. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Super sunglasses. We'll take them off now. So yeah, there we are. Replacing the white ones.
Stephen Roberts says you look like Terminator in there.
Oh, yes. Yeah, bit of Arnie.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
We will be back one day. We don't know when. October, maybe.
Toon Army TV says it's at the training ground. SJP is closed. Ben Watkins is saying, I think we need more signings for the team. We do, but we're not looking so bad. We're looking quite good.
I think we'll probably get maybe some loan players in now.
Like maybe Ben plays Fortnite. I can't believe Delfonso has gone, but we need new players, so definitely worth it.
I don't think we're missing him, to be honest.
I don't think Jane was his greatest fan. I really liked him.
Yeah, he did a lot of great work in the community, but on the pitch, really, it wasn't. I mean, like I said, from last season, they were. I don't have a great deal of affection for any of them.
Did we go to the Blackpool Arsenal game?
No, not the one that was recent.
No,
because
if it was the one where it was not a penny more,
we weren't going.
No, we weren't going. No, we weren't going.
We went to. I went to both of the games in the Premier League against Arsenal. Sat in a padded seat at their new stadium, which was lovely. Ryan
Dunbar saying, "Will Tigger inherit my sunglasses when I get new ones in years to come?"
Oh, well.
I might well treat him. But at the moment, he's not getting them. Sorry, Tigger. You can sit there in your white ones. I think if Jay moves to the side slightly, can you move towards me? There he is. Look, he's got the white ones on behind there. So you're not getting them, Tig. No chance. All right, let's have a look. Jeff Hendrick is apparently signing for you on a free from Burnley, is he? That's not bad, is it? That's not a bad business. What do you think of that, Sharky? Jeff Hendrick?
Oh, he's looking good,
Oh,
CJ.
he's a good player, this lad. He's got pace to burn, hasn't he?
He's dangerous. Isn't he?
Kay Bristow, hi. Saying hopefully we can get KDH back on another loan. What a player he's developing to be. Well, it's just been posted above that somebody said he's actually decided staying with Leicester because he's got a chance of breaking into Leicester's team due to players going and stuff. So, you can't deny him that, can you? If he's going to get a start in the Premier League, it's going to be big for his career. And he is going to be a player.
Another corner here.
Yeah, we've got a corner. We'll just break off while. Goal kick. I thought that was going in then for a minute. Oh, another corner, is it? Another corner.
I don't know if you guys have been reading the blogs by a guy called Mitch Cook's Left Foot. If you haven't, they're well worth reading his match reports. They're so funny. But he refers to CJ Hamilton. He says, he looks great and fast and really exciting, but doesn't really have the end product. So he said, if you're a fan of Martin Bullock, you probably love this guy. And
goal! Super goal. Blackpool 1-0 up. Right. Bullet header right across the goal. Isn't it? Fantastic. Stephen Roberts says, can I just say happy anniversary to my beyond lovely partner, Rachel, 5 years ago tomorrow. So, well, happy anniversary to you both.
Yeah, congratulations.
And to celebrate, we've just banged a goal in for you. So 1-0 up. So timing was perfect, going. Stephen, for that one. I like it. Toonami says that they need competition in midfield and not bad for a free. He's 28 and has Premier League experience. So yeah, not bad at all on a free, that is it.
No.
Yeah, somebody's saying that Ryan Dunbar, Nanas does what he wants. We all thought Championship bound, but no, he's gone to the Turkish second division, which is a very, very strange decision. Yeah. I don't get that at all from Nanjale. Honestly, he'd been better staying with us. And the Critchley Revolution.
But we don't need three big men up front, do we, sir? I think I'd rather have Jerry Yates than Nanjale.
Well, this is a good long ball.
So far.
Oh, no, nearly. A minute. You'd rather have what?
Jerry Yates than Nanjale.
Yeah, he's looking.
He looks hungrier.
We were listening to Martin Bullock, and he was saying he kind of reminds me a bit. Martin Booker, and he was saying on the commentary, wasn't he, that he kind of reminds me of Brett Ormrod in a way.
Yeah,
I'd say chasing balls down, harrying, and I love that kind of player. If he's anything like Brett Ormrod, he'll do for me.
I think he looks more powerful than Brett. I was thinking more like a Scott Taylor, that really just knows where the goal is, just like instinctive goal scorer. Which I don't think we've had one of those for a while. I know Nanjale got a lot of goals last season, but he was very talented, but he had great service from Feeney, but he lacked something for me.
Some didn't like. I liked him. You said he was the best big striker.
I said, the best big striker since Dave Bamber. But there's been a lot of good little strikers. We've had Andy Watson, superstar, and Brett and Scott Taylor, and we've had a DJ, haven't we? We've had some great little strikers.
Yeah, but you did like him, though.
I did. Yeah, I didn't dislike him.
I thought he was great. I like Nanjale, but he just had a bit of it. He was a bit lazy at times, wasn't he? Yeah.
But what I liked about him was the way he just had this. He just shrugged things off. When he did his Panenka at Reading, it didn't get him down. His head didn't drop. He just carried on and carried on as if it hadn't happened. He shrugged it off, and that was what I liked about him. He was resilient. Which, a lot of players are. You saw like with Curtis Tilt, for example, when he made a mistake, his head would drop and, his head was in the shed for a good 15, 20 minutes, wasn't it? But Nanjale, he had that resilience, which is important.
Well, Stephen Roberts is saying that Nans was one good game in 5 for me and we won't miss him. Do you think he realises where he's gone? South Africa confused him. Yeah, I don't know why he's gone there, though. Very odd. I mean, he was going to go to. It was rumored he was going to Charlton, wasn't he? But Charlton are in such a mess that maybe all that just went pear shaped. But he did come back, didn't he? Like with a begging bowl to come back, really, because he left, didn't he? Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit on top now. Oh, is that not? Ryan Dunbar says number 9 is Dave Bamber. Number 10 is Dave Bamber.
Yeah, only was alleged 40 goals in a season at the age of 35. I mean.
Jerry Jackson, Mickey Walsh, superb. Yeah, blooming heck. Mickey Walsh, blooming heck.
But yeah, we've just been down
Legend.
the ticket office at Blackpool Football Club just to renew the season tickets just before the game today, and they've got all the glass panels between the ticket office staff and the club shop staff and you. So, and they've got a queuing system. They've got some social distancing staff there to make sure that you go in one door and go out the other and stay, a safe distance apart. They've got markings on the floor in the shop of where to stand when you queue in. They haven't got the snaking queue now, obviously, like they used to have. You can just, there's like 2 meters back. There's some spots on the floor where you can stand and wait for your turn. And then there's spots further back, and then you basically queuing straight out the door because it's safer, isn't it? So
yeah,
so they've done quite well there. But it was quite busy. There was a bit of a queue when we went down, but
Ben
it looked
plays
longer than it was because it was snaking out the door. But actually,
it wasn't.
There's no one queuing inside.
No, there wasn't.
Really,
there wasn't any like snaking queue. Ben plays Fortnite. Says, "What do you think about the game?" Well, we'll have a chat with this at half time because it's coming up to half time, and it was 45 minutes in, I think, more or less.
I think it kicks off a little late.
Oh, yeah. There's maybe a minute to go. Any injury time, but definitely we noticed last time we did one of these that a lot of people joined at half time. We've been watching it, but we're not expecting as many today because some people will be at work and not everybody's off work today to watch this. So, by the way, hello to anybody who will be watching this on the restream. Later on, who can't make this today. Very thanks for watching it after, because we do get lots of views on these videos after the event. So hello to all you lot. Oh, we are starting to really get some pressure on Barrow here, to be honest. We're really starting to look a good team.
It seems
oh God, I thought it was in.
It seems to take them a little while.
What happened there? Did he get a deflection?
Yeah.
God, that was amazing. Was that Kai?
Yeah.
God, that was awesome.
He's good, isn't he? He's looking good again today.
Flipping heck. Go on. No.
So Sharkic just taking the corners.
It's a good corner, though. It's taking good corners right in the mix of it. A really good corner, really. But oh no.
Was that Feeney's job? Was Feeney on?
It was our player of the season. I was going for Feeney.
Was Feeney on the corners last season?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, yeah, he was. So it looks like Sharkic is taking him. Well. What's this? Random or social distancing markers. Are they the football club's badge? If not,
they are tangerine.
Yeah, they were tangerine. Yeah, but they weren't the club badge.
No, I think they've got to say something like, stay 2 meters apart or something on them. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what they said.
Rory's asking, will the Blackpool FC matches be on YouTube all season? No, I don't think they will.
Well, they're going to want you paying for them ultimately, aren't they? I think they're just giving you the pre-season friendlies just to get you into watching them online and getting to see sort of how good
maybe
they are,
encouraging
really.
season ticket sales as well, aren't they?
Yeah, of course. But yeah, when it comes down to league matches, they will be charging.
Good bit of chance for Barrow there, right? Oh, we're not clearing this well. They're here again. Oh,
was
that was a bit of a dive, wasn't it? Sorry to say.
That.
Would you? We are.
Barrow on the attack here, under a bit of pressure.
Barrow putting us under a bit of pressure here. 1 minute of injury time. Stephen Roberts says his feed seems to be at least. Yeah, you will be about 30 seconds behind on YouTube, so we're behind you. So you can't watch the two things in together.
You can, but we're just
good save from Maxwell. Great save. Bet Jane really likes this tiny keeper.
He's not tiny, 6'1".
Ben plays Fortnite. Yeah, he went for Feeney.
For player of the year,
Turton is looking solid these last few games. Hopefully this continues for the whole season.
To be fair, he was crap for a lot
Critchley
of the season.
likes him, doesn't he? Critchley likes Turton. He's had him at the academy and he's a big fan of Turton. So I think it'll be good for him to have a manager that really believes in him. And that is half time, folks. So Let's have a little chat about what we all thought about the first half. You can post your comments down below. I'll put them up and we'll have a little chat about your thoughts on the first half.
So yeah, that'll do. We're winning. It's, if it stays that way, we'll be 3 out of 3. So mustn't grumble. Pitch is looking good. Being watered now at half time.
Ryan Dunmas, I think on YouTube as well as I follow. I don't think that's going to happen, Ryan. It's all about money, and these clubs need money, and they're not going to be wanting to give it all away for free. And you can't blame them. They've got a lot of money to pay out, a lot of wages to pay out, and it costs a lot of money to run a football club. And they want to get revenue in, and I understand that. And that's we all love the club, so we want them to have money, so we want them to be here.
Yeah, I mean, we've been watching a lot of concerts, haven't we? And we've been paying to watch concerts in our living room.
Yeah,
it's not what you pay for a full gig, but you're in the comfort. There's this kind of there was good sides to it, really, because you're not staggering out of a gig in the dark at 11:30 at night and having to catch the train home. It's actually you're already home, so there are positives. I've never been one for watching football on telly, I'm not going to lie. Apart from when I very first watched football and I fell in love with the World Cup in Italia 90, and before I went to my first match, then I would watch. I did follow Manchester United, actually, because they were on telly. There wasn't a lot of football on telly in those days. This is 1991 season. And Manchester United were just the first English club allowed back in Europe, and they were in the Cup Winners' Cup, and they won it. So I watched them in that run all the way through to the final and winning it.
What is
but really, there wasn't a lot of other football on telly in those days. It's before the Premier League. So, and then I went to my first match at the end of the 1990-91 season, and that's it. I just started going to watch all the Blackpool home games and then the away games. So ever since, really, if there's a game I want to watch, I've gone to it. Obviously, it's not an option now. So here we are back again watching it on telly, and it's very different for me because it's not something historically that I've done. I watch England in the World Cup finals or the Euro finals on telly, but probably in the pub, to be fair. So to actually sit at home and watch football on telly is a new experience. And this because we're used to doing these live streams and we're doing the the watch alongs with you guys. It's sort of not like we're just sitting watching the match. It's we're doing something else at the same time. But it's almost like if we were there, we'd be talking to each other. Perhaps not interacting with other people quite so much as we are doing today. But the match is sort of like a background thing.
We've got lots of questions coming in here. What's our favourite chant for Blackpool, says Ben Plays Fortnite. Well, going back, what's the one I brought yesterday?
My favourite one is the I-E-I-E-I-O, up the Football League we go, because it means we're doing well.
Any sort of like promotion song. Yeah. I love the Best Trip, when that was in its heyday. I love the return, the World Cup this morning as well. Of recent ones, it was fantastic. I mean, that video with Bloomfield Bear and everything, it's unbelievable. The crowd were incredible that day. So, as recent memories, that World Cup this morning.
What are your guys' favourites?
Yeah, what are yours? Rory said have a great week. Stay safe. Right, let's have a look because we've got people coming in here now at half time. We need to get through these. Ben Plays Fortnite says, do you use Hot Mic to stream as well? I don't know what Hot Mic is, Ben. I have no idea. We're using StreamYard, and it seems
that's a no then.
Yes, a no. No, sorry, we don't know.
Tell us about it there.
Right, Stephen Roberts says, tidy first half, lovely header from Thornley. CJ seems to have no fear. Maxwell looking confident in goal. Yep, agree with all that. Great save from Maxwell at the end. I think this CJ is exciting. If he gets a final product, he's so fast. My God,
we've got Kaiko on the left and CJ on the right, and wow,
we just love pace, don't we? As football fans, we love, we love attacking fast football. And I'm loving this passing that we're watching.
I would perhaps maybe them two and Jerry Yates.
Oh yeah.
But then you've got Anderson as well, haven't you?
Yeah, Keshi Anderson is like a tank. Tom Jackson, do you think, given the current climate, the East Stand a new training ground plans will be delayed for a while? No, I think they're cracking on with everything. I think they're on a mission. He's on a mission, Simon Sadler. There's no doubt about it. I don't know how
this is all being funded, whether it's being funded with debt. I would imagine so that I don't imagine that Simon Sadler's got these millions and millions of of money. But if he's got a business plan, and you can see the development he's doing with the academy and with the young players, and reducing the getting rid of the higher paid players and developing the training ground, and he's building it up. He's building up the assets really of the club, isn't he? The tangible and intangible assets of the club. So as a business going forward, we're going to be very strong. So I think things like if they are funding it with debt, then it's still a feasible business plan. And going forward,
we're going up.
We're
just going up. It's all.
I don't see why it would necessarily be, unless we get another lockdown. And
any idea where Garrett is? Is that Ben Garrity? No, I don't know. Is he on the? I don't know. They probably make loads of substitute. Is he not in it at all? Because people were saying maybe he's having a little, they're saving him for Everton. Quickly go through because there's lots here. Gary Hutchinson. Hello, everyone. Hello, Gary. Let us know your thoughts on the first half. George does YouTube. Hamilton will be a great player this season. He looks hungry for it. Yes, he does. Totally agree. Caleb Strickland. Hello, Caleb. Hi. Lombardi says, what do you think Bloomfield Bear looks like? Well, it is rumoured that Jane is Bloomfield Bear, so we won't go into that. We don't know. What do you think we're having a new Bloomfield Bear? Do you think
we've got Jamie Devitt in today? I don't think he's featured before, so perhaps he's replaced
Bloomfield
Garrett.
Bear's weight loss. Yeah, he's been in training, hasn't he? He was very slim last season. He looked
perhaps it's Charlie Adam because he's lost weight as well.
Yeah, maybe Bloomfield Bear's Charlie Adam. Right, Ben plays Fortnite. What do you think about Chris Mufumbi and Mark Howard? I think they were both expendable, really, weren't they? I don't think either of them really. Caleb Strickland is going in his prediction is Barrow 1, Blackpool 1. No, I think we're going to win this. I think we were looking really strong. There we go. Leon John Butterworth says, hello from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Pool 1 up. High intensity football looking good. Yes, it is looking good. It's looking very good. Ben plays Fortnite. Can we do a podcast together? You'll have to just get in touch with me on Twitter if you follow me on there. If you want to do some sort of thing, if I've got the time, I'll certainly try. I seem to be getting requests from all over the place at the moment. I'm being stretched in a million different directions. Mark Porter. Hailey and Jane watching while travelling up to Durham on the A1. Plus, I'm not the driver. Okay.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you added that PS in there.
No. Do not be watching us while driving your car.
What's happening up in Durham?
Ben, okay. What's this? Where's it? Right, okay. Okay, Bristol. Where do you think we're going to finish this year? I think 4th, and then win the playoffs. We take that, but I think we're going up as champions. I've never seen Blackpool up as champions.
We were discussing this last night, and we're looking good. We're looking quite strong, and hopefully we will get stronger if Critchley does what he says on the tin. We are the players are going to settle down and perhaps cut out some of the the nerves and the errors, but. Don't know. Yeah, that's the guy from Everton.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
rumor has it doesn't take a lot for this. The League One is rubbish. Okay, League One is rubbish because
we've been in it.
I was can I say Fleetwood got in the playoffs? Is that? But really, if you've got anything about you in this division, you can get out of it. And we're looking like we actually might have something about us this season. So it's really, I know people say it's hard to get out of. It's hard if you're in a mess and things are wrong at your club. But if you're going in the right direction, you've got a decent squad of players, you get a bit of a run together. It's not hard.
You can get out of this division, definitely.
Really.
Stephen Roberts with you, Lee. We're going up. Get your singing voices ready. It's going to be a noisy season. I don't think we're allowed to sing, though. Is this thing about we're not actually allowed to sing? Is this a new thing?
No, I think it's going to be frowned upon.
What's this? Somebody's asking, is there a stream? Sorry, these are coming in really fast now, so I'm going to go back a bit. Oh, is there a stream on it? Yes, it hasn't gone private. It's just on half time. They've just turned it off. It'll come back on, Pardo. Once they come back out for the second half.
Have to keep going out and going back in again. That's what I normally have to do.
Right. Reckon Garrity would walk into the Liverpool squad this season. Well, he is looking very good, isn't he? Yeah, he's looking good.
He's becoming a bit of I don't know whether you guys are taking the rip out of Garrity a little bit, which, but he's come from non-league. He's give the guy a chance. You know, he's meant to be very, very good at non-league, and we've got a manager now who can develop players. So I would like to see him develop and get a good chance in the team, and have the fans getting behind him, and not not wanting to see somebody do badly.
Right. Ryan Dunbar saying at Rangers we have fans, media doing press conferences, press privilege, official media stuff. So that being said, do you think you will become official media for the club if you don't get? We actually don't want to become official media for the club, if I'm being honest. We like doing our own thing, and we don't want to be hamstrung having to toe a line, and we like to be able to say what we think, I suppose, at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so
I think
it's not really.
I don't think we're particularly controversial. I think we offer a balanced view, but we do offer an independent view, which is very important to us.
Alice say O'Donnell, is the live stream not working? I think they just turn it off at half time, so you're stuck with us at the moment. So we just wanted to know what your thoughts were on the first half. I thought Barrow gave a good account for themselves. They were good last year when we went to Barrow away, but Blackpool looking really good.
And just to let you know, while we're on half time, is that we're hosting a football quiz tonight on this channel, Charles TV. It's 8:00. So it only lasts an hour. We'll have half an hour of questions, half an hour running through the answers. So if you're at a loose end, 8:00 tonight, pop over to Lee Charles TV and we'll be doing a football quiz for you.
Here's one opinion on Cos Vlog Snappers. We think he's really good. Don't think he was ever really a Blackpool fan. He was too young to be classed as anything. He started watching football with Fleet when he was about 11. He won't even remember it. If he actually went to a Blackpool match, he'll never remember it, because Seb can't even remember the Premier League, and he was 8 years old at that time. He doesn't remember any game at all, the Premier League, and you don't really start remembering much till you're 10. So I imagine he doesn't remember any of that really. He was taken to Fleetwood, and he's a Fleetwood fan, and he's doing a great job. Blackpool FC 04. How much money do we make off YouTube? Nothing really.
We do it for the love.
We don't make any honestly, you just don't make money off YouTube. You've got millions to make money off YouTube. You just
enjoy making videos.
Enjoy making videos. I mean, if we got millions, come on, get people to join in. We'll make some money off YouTube. But I'll tell you, no, you don't make anything off YouTube. But very little. You've really got to love editing and making videos if you're going to be a YouTuber. Trust me, because
Simon Thompson says, I said about how do you pronounce it? I want to call him Jimmy.
Banningjime. Yeah, it'd be good. He sounds really good. Can we? What's this? Georges can sing with a mask on. Can we? Okay. Tom BFC Taylor enjoyed the podcast last night, Lee. Brilliant. Yes, it's a new thing we started. Monday night football vloggers podcast. Catch us at 8:00 every week. We had Benjamin Bloom on last night, so you can always watch it on the rerun if you missed it, and you can see Benjamin Bloom join in with us. So we're gonna have more guest vloggers on, some big ones if we can get them. Will White's thoughts on Oliver Sharkic, not sure yet. It's too soon to tell.
We've been in a good corner.
His corners look good, yeah. So that's all right, because we took some terrible corners last year. Adric Higster says it's going to be a good season, fresh start, and some quality players in the squad, especially CJ Hamilton. Very pacey. We are 100% with you on that one. Pardo Kendrick says, quality, you're the only person ever that's pronounced my name right first time. Well, how good is that? Great. It doesn't seem that
how can it be pronounced
how
wrong?
else how would you pronounce it differently to Pardo?
I know it because there's a pub in the Black Country called Mar Pardo's.
So there you are. Oh, Caelan Strickland is a Liverpool fan too. Oh, that's great. So you've got a bit of Liverpool. In fact, if we're playing like Liverpool this season, we'll be very happy with that. Shark, he's a Newcastle. He has a Newcastle vlogger, well worth watching. Score prediction 3-0 to Blackpool. I'm going to kind of go with that. I quite like that, Sharky, 3-0. I think let's go through these because they're coming in so fast I can't keep up. Let's just go down. Sorry if we don't get you all on. It's just because there's that many. Right. Callum Coyle is going for 4-0 to Blackpool. See, Lombardi says, do I think I could do a job up front instead of Medid? That's hard. Honestly, I think he's a better player than me. It's taller than me. And I'm too short to be a big striker. But he's not setting the house on fire, is he, Medine? We're a bit disappointed with him. Machine. But he's a goal machine. Heard Sims is playing up top second half. Oh, that's interesting. Nuttall's injured still. Mark Porter, I know your live figures have gone up from mid-20s to over 200 because there is a match on. It's gone up because it's half time and there's no live stream. So obviously people, we expect this bombardment of people. So we're just trying to get through these comments quickly. Everybody tell us what you thought of that first half. Leon John Butterworth, Maxwell looking good, and Notts in central defence also brings height. Plus he's got pace. Yeah, I quite like Nottingham, although some don't. I think he's all right. Daniel 989 says, what's the score? It's 1-0 to Blackpool.
Jordan Thornley, power header.
Yeah, Jordan Thornley. Andy Baker says Blackpool looks sharp, nice possession holding, good pitch with Maxi looks decent in there. CJ's pace is going to cause a few issues. Yes, it is.
Oh, Andy Higgins is
here.
Oh,
Andy's here. Let's have a look what Andy's got to say. Andy Higgins. Remember games from 7-year-old. He remembers games from 7-year-old. That's pretty impressive, that, Andy. That's if you do.
Oh, little Matt's here too.
I have flashes. I might get a flash of some of the things my dad took me to. Little Matt Talks Footy is here. He has, I think you're doing some videos now. You got some interviews on your channel, so he's worth checking out on YouTube.
I didn't start going to matches till I was about 30.
We've got this Amat Seiko. We don't understand that, whatever that language is. So
Turkish?
If you can speak in, is he an Angele fan? Speak in English to us, we can understand. We'll try and get you up, but we don't get that.
No, we're back on.
Stephen Roberts, we've got Leeds as well now in the EFL Trophy. They're our invited club. Oh,
right, of course. Yeah, the draw was half past, wasn't it?
Oh, that's all right,
Leeds,
isn't it? Leeds.
Right.
That's very good.
All like that.
Right, it's coming. We're about to. We'll probably all be going back to watch the match.
Don't encourage them to go back.
No, don't. Stay with us if you can, but we're a little bit behind the time. About 30 seconds.
Don't encourage them to go.
I'm not.
You can do both at the same time. You can listen to us and watch the match at the same time.
Kieran Wilson says Barrow are going to win 2-1.
Well,
right,
we'll
okay,
see.
we will see. Tom Jackson says bigger test to come in pre-season. Blackburn and Everton will be good test. Totally agree. I'm really looking forward to the Everton game. We will be doing a watch along for that.
3 o'clock Saturday.
Yeah, we're not doing the regular League Charles TV3. We'll be doing a watch along because we're super excited about Everton. Super excited about this Everton kid coming. If anybody's heard any more on him, we'd love to know. Stephen Smith says, I am considering getting my season ticket, but I'm not sure what the capacity will be. Does anyone know? That 4,000.
They're talking about capping season tickets at 4,000. So I'm guessing that's the number that they're looking at to let in at the outset. So we'll take it from there, I guess, and then perhaps they'll step it up a little bit. But there were some plans I was seeing online about how they're proposing to potentially socially distance the seating at matches, whether they'll block out entire rows or just put the odd, say 3 seats together for a bubble and then a gap and then 2 seats together for another. And so it will be very much a lower sort of socially distanced capacity for a while, but 4,000 obviously is the number that they're looking at.
Leanne
initially
says she can't find the game on YouTube for some reason. That's because it wasn't on during half
it
time.
disappears at half
You
time.
can now get it. They are back on. So
have you signed up for your Orange Twirl, Leanne? So we did manage to get them last time.
Shazza Harvey is watching from Dorset. Brilliant. So anyone is betting? In fact, we were talking about this, having a bet on Pool going up. They're a good price.
25.
We're just on. Go on, Kai. Go on. Can't get the butt. Oh, I'm looking. Too many armies. Scary, isn't he? Kellen Strickland is from Barrow. Yes, of course. You're welcome to join on the stream with us.
James Husband has replaced goal scorer Jordan Thornley at centre back.
James Husband, because he was injured, wasn't he? Joshua Forrest said he thought Robson has been quiet. Nottingham has really impressed me. Yeah, I like Nottingham. I don't think I've ever really seen him have a bad game, to be honest.
Kai and Hamilton looking good for me. So
yeah, CJ Hamilton is just terrifying.
Kai again.
Oh, go on.
Oh,
blimey.
He's hogging the ball a bit, isn't he?
Yeah. Paul Smith, superstars. Let's hope we have a great season. Let's hope we do.
We do need to see a bit of end product from these guys.
Daniel Teckers, hi Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Sorry you couldn't be on the thing this week with your Wi-Fi troubles, but no worries. We've got it covered anyway. It's fine. Oh, there we are. Yes, on his people come out with all kinds of things. Pedro, Padro. So I suppose they do, but yeah. Yeah, Blackpool play well. Quality first half watching from the Midlands. Yes,
I get called Stuart sometimes.
Do you actually get called Stuart? What your name, Stuart?
Yeah. Actually, on my pass at work,
John Thompson was saying
Stuart Jane for a while. I thought my name was Stuart.
What's
Jane.
happened to the feed? John Thompson said they're back on now.
They are back on. You just need to pop out and pop back in again. It disappears at half time.
Right, M is saying that we have a 5-year Premier League plan again, 10-year plan Champions League, 15-year plan Champions of Europe, Tangerine Army. Yeah, we'll go with that, won't we?
Yeah.
What's he saying? We've got Carl Simpson says Josh Kay will score for Barrow at 1-1.
Right, well.
Where do you think we need to strengthen? We discussed this earlier on.
Yeah,
defense, we're a little bit shaky. Could do with a midfield general, somebody, to kind of replace that Jay Spearing role, but maybe better than Jay Spearing.
Or maybe like a Charlie Adam kind of. It'd be nice to have like a Stephen Craney kind of player who could, spray those crossfield
we're
passes.
attacking now, aren't we? We're coming out now.
Nice attacking fullback.
Oh, my Dean goal machine. Oh, blimey. Unlucky there, Medine. They get some blocks in Barrow here. We're really going at them, aren't we? Short is playing well. I think he is playing well. Thomas Pugh remembers all the Premier League games, and he was 7-8. Well, that's fantastic. So he just doesn't remember.
That's great.
In fact, it's the thing that really upsets him that he doesn't remember the games. He remembers going, but he doesn't really remember the games. So I hope that one day we do get back in the Premiership so he can actually experience it. It's a sort of a sad thing. Yeah, a lot are now going to watch the stream.
Oh, Daniel Tecker says St Albans are playing tonight and he's going.
What's the score, please? The score is 1-0 to Blackpool. 1-0.
We're pressing. We're going to get another in a minute.
We are really pressing. Pardo, thank you very much. Pardo's just subbed to us. Your content is quality. Thank you very much.
Nice.
And we do know people's names as well, so that's always wins us.
Where have you come from, Pardo?
Yeah, definitely. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe to the channel because love to have you on board. It's great. When we get to 1 million, we can make some money out of YouTube. Answering that question before.
Come on, Paul.
Oh, Ryan Dummer says his childhood favourite turkey Twizzlers are making a comeback.
Oh, I'm not sure I ever had turkey Twizzlers. What are they? I probably should know this. Is it like a Bernard Matthews? Is it what's it got on it? Like breadcrumbs on the turkey? What are they?
Turkey Twizzlers, I do.
I've
Does
heard
ring a
of
bell.
them, but never had them.
Right, we're back on at the moment. Blackpool are pressing. We're loving this. We're loving this football. We've only made just confirmed the substitutions again. Who's come on for who?
Husband's come on for Thornley.
Husband on for Thornley.
He's gone off on a high with his goal.
Yeah. Tsunami TV. Apparently, a second bidder's come in for the club and tabled 280 million.
Oh wow!
I can't see Mike Ashley accepting that as he wants 300 million plus. God, he won't accept.
He's wanted to go
accept
for years.
280 million.
Well, you don't know what the financial situation is, do you? But I mean, I was reading that book I was reading by Paul. What was the book I read? I reviewed it on my blog. Ferris, entitled "The Boy on the Shed," which was about a lad who used to play for Newcastle and also be involved on the medical staff at Newcastle as well. And he was saying that Mike Ashley didn't want to be there back then, so
blimey,
it's been a while that he wanted to get rid of the club. But
the man is defined by greed, unfortunately. Yeah, but I tell you what, 280 million to get rid of all the aggravation. Yeah, you might get that, Sharky. Just might get that, honestly, and you'd love to get rid of him. If somebody's got 280, I mean, 280 million is a hell of a lot of money.
I am seeing Martin Bullock in Hamilton here.
Oh, yes, Jane loved Martin Bullock. He was so exciting, but he just never had that killer.
Do you know what we're missing? We're missing Jerry Yates. this is exactly what we're missing right now. We just haven't got that. They're just that last.
Are they resting him for this then? Is he not?
He's on the bench, so whether
They
they're
may
doing the
bring
subs
him
on
on.
an hour again.
Ryan Dunbar is bursting to remind. Hopes he gets in because he wants to remind Stephen Gerrard that he lost to the mighty Seasiders. Yeah. Well, we beat him twice, didn't we? So yeah, give him some stick up there if you can. We're the only team to beat him home and away in the Premier League since the Premier League started, I think. Connor Snape.
Yes.
What's the score? Just joined in. The score is 1-0 to Blackpool.
1-0. Jordan Thornley scored a power header.
Yeah, power header.
Before
Back post
half-time.
right across the goal into the top corner. Beautiful, honestly.
Yeah, we're looking like Kai and Hamilton are looking great up front. Just not got the killer, just not got that final ball. Kai's like hogging the ball a little bit. And
there's a chance here though. Breakaway for Barrow.
Oh, was that a whistle?
Oh, whistle with the offside.
Yeah, Hamilton just doesn't seem to have that end product, and Kai just seems to be just hogging the ball for a little bit too long, trying to run at players and getting dispossessed. But to be fair, I mean, he did used to do that at the start of last season, didn't he? He used to win us a lot of free kicks, so maybe that's that's his techers, that's his USP. Maybe that's what he does.
We do feel you, Sharky. The club can never go forwards. It's so depressing, all this takeover talk. Yeah. He really must be. He must be. You must be so desperate to get
when
rid
it
of him.
happens, because it was the same.
You'll have a party in Newcastle.
We never thought our former owners would go, and finally they did, and it's just like for me, it's just like getting out of a sort of like a really bad relationship. You come out of it, and you're just like, oh, it's a weight off your shoulders. So it will happen. It will come.
It'll be more sweet. The more bitter it is, the more sweet it'll be. And when it comes, Newcastle, there'll be bloody parties everywhere. There'll be parties in the streets.
It's hard to see an end. I know it is, but at least there are bidders coming in, so that's promising. And he might have to take a lower fee for it, because in the current climate, he's got to be realistic, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's it. Ryan Dummer says Liverpool have won against every single team in the Premier League since 1990-92, except for us.
Yeah, because we are the mighty Pool.
Because we are the mighty Pool.
The superior Pool. It's 1-0 Critch's.
Sharky says, I will be drinking for Britain once Ashley sells the club. 30 years of problem after problem. Yeah, you will. Yeah. You will. You absolutely will. It will come.
It will.
We have faith. I think it's tempting. 200.
But at least
how could you turn 280 million down and get rid of all the? He doesn't want to be there anyway, so surely it's.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa!
Goal machine.
No.
Just
can't get the rub of the green in this.
No.
I mean, that was Hamilton. That he chased that ball down to byline, still got there, didn't he? Oh, I'll tell you what, this is really good. I'm enjoying this, folks. I hope you are too. It's a great way. We could do a shot that curtain a bit. The sun's coming. I can't
I'll deal with that.
Jane will just. We're watching on a big screen. I've got a big projection screen, and the sun is out in Blackpool, which is amazing. Alexa told us it was going to be raining all day. The sun is out, so we're just getting the picture so we can see. Yeah.
So is that better?
Yeah, it's miles better. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a theory on Alexa, because we ask her that every morning. I've got like a good morning routine. You can set up routines. So she does like some kind of Star Trek phaser thing, and then she'll say good morning. She'll tell us the weather, and she'll give us a random fact, and then she'll play us a song. But every day you ask her the weather, and she's just so gloomy about it. And the beautiful weather we've been having the last few weeks. She'll say, "Oh well, it's going to be cloudy." And it's beautiful days. And she always she gives you like the low temperature. She doesn't tell you the low temperature is going to be at night like Siri does. No. And we've realised that
she's stuck at home.
She's stuck at home, so she doesn't want good weather. So she wants us to stay at home with her. So she'll just say, "Oh, the weather's terrible." Whereas Siri, who's on my phone, who comes out with me sometimes, who does get out, we'll be like, "Oh, well, yeah, it's gonna be a high of 24. But it's gonna go down to this, but it's gonna be at night, and it's gonna be sunny." And he's a lot more positive. So if you want a good weather forecast, just ask Siri, because honestly, Alexa, she'd just never have you going out the house.
Heinzer 69. Hello, Heinzer. Will Medine get a goal? He needs one for his confidence. He does, but he also needs to, he's not shown a lot of ambition to get a goal in the last few games. I want to see a little bit more determination from him. He's looking a little bit more determined in this game. We're terrorising this. He's bloody fast. This Hamilton.
This Medine's not working in the middle, is it?
No.
Toonami says it is cloudy in Newcastle. Well, ask Alexa what it's doing. She'll probably tell you you've got a really bad thunderstorm.
Yeah, if you ask Alexa, she'll be really down on the weather because she stays in all the time. She doesn't go out.
Barrow changing their entire team.
Barrow are bringing a whole new team on as we speak. So you'll probably just be a little bit ahead of us on that. You'll probably know that already. But yeah, they're bringing everything. Goalkeeper. I suppose Blackpool make changes as well. But
you shouldn't really be sort of doing that.
What?
He's like touching the hands of the players as he's going.
Oh, right.
Try and get out of that habit.
Alan Baird. He's got 200 on 2-1. Take 200 quid bet on 2-1. Is that 2-1 to Blackpool? Yeah, it must be. Yeah, 2-1. Daniel Tecker says St Albans are playing #United on Saturday, 5-2.
What's the story? Could you tell? I've heard of #United, but what's the background with them? Who are they? And where have they come from? Tell me more.
All right, this is interesting. Toonami TV says apparently MPs have written about letting non-league fans back into stadiums. I'm all for this. People at mass gatherings in town centres. What is the difference? They need money. Well, we were saying this exactly last night. It's ridiculous. Actually, yeah. I mean, you've got non-league where you're going to get like 100 in maybe, or 150 in a ground that can take 1,000, all in the open air, and yet they can let 200 people in at snooker, all sit next to each other with no masks on. It's just ludicrous. And they need the money, don't they? The non-leagues really do.
Well done, well. Just cripple one of the Barrows players just after they've made all the substitutions, so they've got no one left on the bench.
Connor Snake. Oh no, woke up this morning feeling fine. I got Blackpool FC on my mind. Yeah, we all have. We are excited about this. What we're seeing so far. Ryan Dunbar said they started off a YouTube football club. #United.
Football club. Interesting. I'll do a bit more looking into them.
Yeah, he's Blackpool. He's covered. Yeah, he's put it on Blackpool 2-1. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see what this new Barrow side look like, because the first one looked pretty decent. To be fair, whether this is more the first string or the second, we don't know. So we'll see. But Blackpool were really piling on the pressure. Toonami says,
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Corner.
Oh, how did that not go in?
He's so dangerous, isn't he, CJ?
He is dangerous. Gates get around 800 to 1,200 per game, around 1,500 in a good moment.
I think these days might be
they're more the exception than the rule, though, Sharky. I would say not. I bet there's not many blooming non-league clubs get 800 to 1,200 a game, is there?
Well, I mean, they're higher up in non-league, aren't they, Gateshead? I'm sort of thinking more of like your steps 4, 5, 6 kind of levels. Well, three downwards. Steps 1 and 2. It is a little bit different. You have more, but still with social distancing.
Blazer Fence to say hi to my friend Ben Odinico. So hi Ben.
Another Ben.
There's
it is a Ben fest.
This is a Ben. Definitely is a Ben.
Barrow on the attack now.
Heinz is giving very sensible advice. Don't gamble. Open up an ISA account. There we are. So don't gamble.
Daniel Tecker says Spencer FC made a team in 2016, and so they Spencer FC become #United. Is it?
What chance for Barrow?
Is it the same team?
No, it's all well defended Blackpool. Alan Ferry, hello Alan, come on the pool.
Here we are, yeah, we're making all our subs now. Jack Sims coming on in goal. Touching wrists.
What's this?
Oh yeah.
Remy says
yes, they're touching wrists, it's a new thing.
Oh, is it wrists? Probably
better if they
Connor
didn't
Snake
touch
says
at all.
he'll join the football club if Lee does. What is this like? What is it like? A real football club or like a fake?
Yeah, no, they're real. Yeah.
They're actually a real football club. Connor Snape says, can't wait to get back to the games. Love the atmosphere. Yeah, it's football's not the same without the atmosphere at all. Toon Army TV is saying, I don't know how clubs have survived. Wigan Athletic look like going bust. Yeah, but it's a very strange situation with Wigan, isn't it? I mean, this new owners come in and bought them and almost bankrupt them straight away. It's ridiculous. Is this Blaze? Remy says, can you say hello to my friend Blaze Armitage? There you are. We have done it. We said hello to Blaze. Hello, Blaze. Alan Ferry is also waking up in the morning, feeling fine. Got Blackpool FC on his mind. Here we are. This is a Heinz named the only Blackpool-born player to score for England in a full international. The only Blackpool-born player.
Blackpool-born player. Was Paul Stewart born in Blackpool?
No.
Blackpool-born player
to score in an international.
Oh, Jimmy Armfield born in Blackpool?
Did he score in an international though, Jimmy? Did he actually get a goal for an international?
Blackpool-born player. It's a good question.
This is a good question. I don't know the answer either. Lee Charles FC got a ring to it.
It's like what was that program that Marvelous, that film about the Stoke City kit man? That was brilliant. He had his own team, didn't he? Bless him.
Did it? Oh yeah. Right, Holly Swales. My son has followed BFC since he was 2. He's 15 now, and he needs to be able to watch the game at the ground. Hope this will happen sometime soon. Yeah, well,
yeah. So at that age, you definitely need to get them going because it's the kind of age that you just really fall in love.
It is a good age to be a football fan. So we're all hoping.
Get distracted by other things at that age. Otherwise,
it's not that they don't want to let people in. It's just the rules with this coronavirus. It's just how it is.
Hopefully October. At least they've got guidance. The official guidance is out now, so they can start planning and get prepared for letting us back in October.
Toon Army TV saying the EFL need to be investigated. How could they allow a dodgy owner to buy Wigan Athletic if they wanted to put them into admin? It's ridiculous.
It's outrageous.
And it does tell us what we already knew. The EFL are not fit and proper. They're just not
bad. Ekpiteta just gave the ball away.
No, we don't want to be doing that.
He's really he'd made a few mistakes on Saturday as well. I don't know whether he just needs to just bed in a little bit because he made an excellent tackle.
Any news on the Barrow game? Says on Ferry. Yeah, we're
1-0
up. Barrow have made a full team change, and they are at the moment they are on top a little bit.
We made our full team.
We were we made a full team.
Yeah.
Who's on now then?
Well, everybody else.
What's the team? Have we got the names of who's on? We'll tell you who's on. Oh, the answer is George Eastham. George Eastham. I heard of him.
What level? Is that full
international? George Eastham. Oh, Heinzie, you've got to fill us in more on that because I've never even heard of him. DJ Cook, can we tell him the score? Yes, it's 1-0 to Blackpool at the moment.
The team now is we've got Jack Sims in goal, Teddy Howe, Ekpiteta, Husband, Shaw, Antwi, Virtue, Anderson, Feeney, Devitt, and Yates.
Oh, right. Okay.
So we've got Anderson.
So has he taken Hamilton off?
Anderson, Yates. Sorry, who?
CJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because honestly, CJ was just terrifying. He's so fast. Alan Fleury, you're welcome to have Owen Royston at your club, Wigan. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want him.
Yeah, but he was allowed, wasn't he?
Oh, he played for Stoke and Arsenal in the 60s. Wow, that's news to me. That's fantastic.
That's a good quiz question.
That is it. That is a question for our football quiz, definitely. Which is on tonight.
It would be if we were doing any more after tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be we're thinking it's probably going to be the last one tonight. So if any of you want to tune in, it's our little football quiz that we do on a Tuesday. But of course, it's looking like football's going to be back on a Tuesday night, so we can't do both. Oh, They're a bit all over us
So
at the
8
moment,
o'clock
Barrow.
tonight, Lee Charles TV, a football quiz, and it's not Blackpool specific. It's a
Barrow are
quiz.
making a game of it. They definitely are. Yeah, Barrow are making a game of it. His dad played for Blackpool, apparently. Wow. What do you think the score will be against Blackburn? Blimey. Well, I'd like to.
We played them last year, didn't we?
We played them and got beat, didn't we? They always seem to beat us. They always seem to have the hoodoo over us. I don't know because this Blackpool team, some of the football is fantastic. So let's get down on these comments. Do we know why Nathan Delfonso left Blackpool? No, we don't. And we don't know why he left on a free.
We can only understand he was a high earner, and we're looking to cut the wage bill because we've got the salary cap coming in for League One. So, if you've got a high earner that perhaps isn't performing at high earner value, then see ya.
Yeah. Alan Ferris said Nathan was not in Blackpool manager's plan, so he's moved on. That could well be true.
Yeah, we've got a lot of exciting attacking players who I think are an upgrade. Delfonso's been here for a long time, and he hasn't really, he's not like, wow, he's the best player ever. We're going to be looking on improving on the players that we had last season because, frankly, we were terrible last season. So replace them all for me.
Toonami says he remembers going to Bloomfield Road in a pre-season friendly under Alan Pardew. Brought about 4,000 fans that afternoon. I remember you all coming down for that game. I can't. Was that in the not up anymore?
I don't recall that, so I don't think I was going to pre-season friendlies at that point.
Callum Coyle is back. Good to have you back, Callum.
Emlyn Hughes was born in Barrow, apparently.
Yes, put that up. Yeah, Heinz says Emlyn Hughes was born in Barrow. So, yeah. So that must be one of Barrow's favourite sons, Emlyn Hughes, who was... everybody loved Emlyn Hughes, didn't they? He was great. I used to love him on Question of Sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad loved him on Question of Sport.
I went to see that live at the Winter Gardens one time. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my dad loved Emlyn Hughes, yeah.
But I think that was in the Beefy Botham days.
Yeah, it was. He used to laugh.
And Bill Beaumont, of course, is from Blackpool as well.
Yeah, Bill Beaumont, yeah. Callum Coyle is a Blackpool fan. And Toonami was here for the 1-1 draw in the Premier League. Yeah, we remember that very well. Yeah, we do remember it.
I think I'm a bit like Sebi with the Premier League. I don't remember it very well at all.
Jen doesn't have any memory of it at all.
I do have memories of it, but I'm not in the granular detail that you do. I remember that we won at Anfield, and I remember bits. I remember going to Old Trafford, but I went to all the games. I literally went to all the games, but I don't remember. You're still very angry about a lot of the refereeing decisions.
Very angry about the refereeing decisions in the Premier League. Yeah,
I just had a great day out everywhere
ranted.
I went.
Alan Ferry's going for Blackpool 3, Blackburn 1. We'll take that. Definitely take that. Also the 4-1 win at St James's Park the season you went up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember going to Newcastle and just being horrified by all those stairs up to the away end. Really not good. Took the lift the last time.
I don't know what that means. I go to all the match. You might have to write that again. I think it's spell checker thing or whatever. I go to...
Goal.
Oh, Barrow have equalised. Oh, my gosh. It's been coming, though, hasn't it? It's been coming. Oh, dear. Was that... Oh, blimey. 1-1 to Barrow.
Well, we reacted strongly, didn't we, when we conceded on Saturday? So let's see if we can do it again.
Yeah, they have looked very good, though. They're giving us a good game. They brought all these players on, and they are really, really playing a lot better. Barrow. We did say this at the start of this podcast, this watch along that Jane and I went to watch Blackpool play Barrow last season.
Free kick here now in a dangerous area.
Yeah, we went to watch Blackpool play Barrow at Barrow in 2D and Everton. Barrow were the better team, we thought, on the day. And they played very well under Ian Evatt. David Dunn won't want to lose. Yeah, be here wanting to.
Yeah, Alan Ferry says it's the right time for Nathan to go. I agree.
Nobody there. We need to get in control of this game because we were.
Yeah, it just takes some time to settle, doesn't it? When they make wholesale changes. Did you to get that in?
Toonami TV. I was at the 2-0 defeat at St James's Park in the Premier League. Yes, level 7 is a killer.
Definitely is.
It is very high. I sat there for a lot of games in the 2009-2010 champion season under Chris Houghton. Yeah, it is very high up there, and it's a long way up. Alan Ferry says, can we not have a Fleetwood Blackpool Preston debate? What about being a derby or not? Well,
I actually asked Ben. I don't know, Ben, are you still here? I asked Ben the question about who is Fleetwood's derby last night, and I don't believe I got an answer. I think did he mention something about Morecambe, was it, or
not
Accrington?
A derby, he calls it. Not
so
a derby.
Who is Fleetwood's derby? I don't really understand. If we're not the derby, who is Fleetwood's derby?
No, they are
Isle of Man.
They are a derby. For us, it is a derby game because they're a local side.
Then they're not really historically been our local rivals, but obviously Fleetwood must have had local rivals.
I mean, they're all over us, Barrow, at the moment. What's going on?
Fleetwood must have had local rivals over the years.
So sloppy,
who are they?
So sloppy from Teddy Howe it was. Come on, Blackpool, you were playing really well. They've gone to pieces. Get it? They can't get these crosses.
Is it someone who's in non-league?
Poor crosses all the time, isn't it? It's become an exciting game.
We're doing the same thing again. It's like we've conceded and we're like, hang on, we're not having this.
Fleetwood versus Fylde.
Fylde, yeah. God, I've forgotten about it. I don't even consider Fylde. Yeah.
I suppose Fleetwood against Preston is a bit of a derby, isn't it? If they ever play Preston, that would be a derby.
Have been in the same league as Preston,
though? Did they not? Were they not? I can't remember. They have played Preston in maybe it was in the cup or something. I'm pretty sure that it will be a derby game for them. Alan Ferry says we've built a good squad. We can beat Blackburn easily. Well, we can't beat Barrow at the moment, so I don't know how good we are.
We got a corner.
We've been brought back to earth with a bump with Barrow scoring, but let's see how Blackpool cope. It's good to see Bloomfield Road.
I was watching.
I'm actually enjoying watching football actually at Bloomfield Road. No. Lewis Woodhouse says, I think David Dunn will be happy with his team's performance. I think he will be very happy with it, especially this new side that's come on. Well, Callum, we can't really say that, can we? Because they finished above us. Fleetwood get battered everywhere they go. Because they finished higher than us. I think we
actually started seeing Blackpool get battered everywhere we go towards the end. Because
under Larry we did.
It was just awful. We haven't won away since day before my birthday.
Just can't get that final ball in Blackpool.
September.
All right, new signings. Daniel Tucker saying new signings. Sean Jeffers got 2. Mitchell Weiss got 2. And Joe, how do you say that? Siku all scored on the first goals in the first game for St Albans. That's very
excellent.
Good. Yeah, Alan Ferry is confirming what we said. Barrow did. They did outplay us last season, and we were lucky to come away with the win that we did. I thought Ian Evatt had them playing really, really well last season, and they're looking at a decent outfit this season.
Dior Angus scored Barrow's goal.
Wow. Toonami says they haven't played the Mackhams since 2016. Yes, because they've gone down and down and down. Or could we not have a Fleetwood, Blackpool, Preston, North End debate? Could we not have one? We don't want one.
Oh, we've had it now.
We've had it. Yeah, it's done. We don't talk anymore about them, do we? Who's going to win League One, says Jay Naylor. Well, we're hoping Blackpool.
Yeah. I mean, Wigan, I wouldn't mind Wigan being up there. because they shouldn't be in League One to start with. They were finishing mid-table, weren't they, or the higher part of the table in the Championship. So I really do hope Wigan first of all survive. They get a decent new owner, but yeah, I'd like to see them do well next season. Hull, I don't know. Hull are in a mess, aren't they? And the fans are boycotting at Hull, or have been. Obviously, they haven't been able to go anyway. But so yeah, Hull are a different kettle of fish. I know they're a big club and they've got a lovely ground, and it's a lovely place that I hope we get to visit next season. But
go on now.
I wouldn't want to wish Hull well.
Oh, he's getting his yellow card out for that.
That's harsh in a friendly.
Is it? No, he's just talking to him. He reached his back pocket.
Yeah.
Toonami CV said
we have someone sent off.
Portsmouth have to be one of the favourites. Yes, they do.
When I was at Chasetown, they sent off one of our players in a pre-season friendly, which I think it was a bit of a tasty encounter.
Yeah, you don't expect it really in a friendly, do you? It doesn't. We just can't seem to deliver that final ball in Blackpool, and lost it again. We're struggling to get a good ball into the box. DJ Cook is saying he wants Preston at Blackpool. Yeah,
I think we're learning what works, certainly up front, aren't we? And what more importantly, what doesn't work.
Oh, here we are. Toonami TV. The sun is out. I've just got confirmation from Alexa.
Really? Yeah, she actually said that
it's sunny.
Unbelievable.
That is funny because honestly, she's miserable as anything. She tells us
the sun's out here. Should we ask Alexa what the weather's like here? Alexa, what's the weather like?
Right now in South Shore, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
No.
Today's forecast has rainy weather.
See?
With a high of
Do you see what we mean?
And a low of 58 degrees.
Not only is she telling us in Fahrenheit, which we don't want to know, she's not saying the sun's out at all.
So it's cloudy. Honestly, it's cracking the flags here.
We just have to draw the flags. She's unbelievable. Honestly, she's so miserable.
Yeah,
maybe we need to sit her in the sun.
You just heard ours, Sharky, there, and she is not happy at all. She reckons it's cloudy with rain coming, so it's absolutely.
Maybe we should sit her in the sun. Maybe that's what our problem is. Put her on the windowsill or something.
Yeah,
put a lamp on her.
She's honestly,
she
does not ever predict good weather. It's unbelievable. And even there was a day the other day where it was like so hot outside, it was unbelievable. I don't know what temperature it was, and she said a high of 22 or something, hadn't she? And
yeah,
it was nothing like it. It was like 30 degrees.
It's melting our food and everything.
Tuno says Alexa is miserable half the time. Yeah, she is miserable, isn't she? She's not the happiest of.
She plays up on us. We started playing the pop quiz, which is really good. You just ask her about the pop quiz. It's a good quiz.
Right.
But sometimes you'll give the correct answer and she'll say when it was right.
Ryan has read on the internet that 84% of Fleetwood fans think their rivals are Blackpool. So there you are. So it is definitely there. We are their rivals. It's not. It is a derby. It's not the big derby, obviously, because our big derby is Preston, but it's still a derby game, and you don't want to lose it. As a Blackpool fan, you do not want to lose to Fleetwood. It has that bit of, that on it where you.
Well, it's
you
like
don't
a
want to
minnows thing, isn't it? You don't want to lose to the non-league teams in the cup.
Yes, Alan Ferry's just confirmed to Minnie Taylor. Hello, Minnie Taylor. The score is 1-1. Blackpool were leading 1-1, looking like they were coasting all over Barrow. Barrow made a full change of a team, and they seem to have come out blazing at Blackpool, and we've conceded. Fleetwood are a small club. Well, they're only small because they've been a non-league club for such a long time, and
it's in Fleetwood.
And it's in Fleetwood. They haven't got the biggest population. They've only got 24,000 people live in Fleetwood, so they're never going to be a massive club, are they? Like a big city club.
Most of them are fish.
Alan Ferry saying when he sees Bloomfield Road, he misses home. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm enjoying watching the football at Bloomfield Road. It just feels so right, when you're watching football. Oh, wait, there's a chance.
There we go. Massive.
Yes, 2-1 to Blackpool. Massive.
Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes! 2-1 to Blackpool. Well
he's
done,
got some
Magnus.
hair
What a
banding.
great goal. Super goal. Well put away. Thank you.
So 2-1. Knew we were gonna. We just do that when we concede. It was the same on Saturday. We conceded, and it's just
We
like,
need a Blackpool Fleetwood Preston North End debate. Who is the better club? Who's the only club been in the Premier League? There's the best.
There's no
the
debate, really, is
there
there?
isn't a debate. Blackpool Football Club. We're just, with the team that's, we've won the 53 Cup final. We've been in the Premier League with one of the best, with the best records at Wembley in the playoffs. Preston have bottled it all the time. Fleetwood have done nothing yet. Nothing yet. They've done well from where they are, but they've only got as far as us, and we're like as low as we've been in a long year. So they've done nothing yet. So Blackpool, without a doubt, are the best.
No doubt.
Jay Naylor says, "Are we watching this off Blackpool YouTube Live?" Yes, we are. Of course, we are. We're watching it. It's a watch along. We're watching it on YouTube, but unfortunately, our stream is obviously we're streaming. It's a little bit behind you. I once asked Alexa who owns Newcastle United for a laugh. She replied, "I don't know." It really says it all.
I asked her something. Did I ask her this morning?
Hey, somebody's got 200 quid on 2-1, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, somebody before, I can't remember who it is now, but somebody's put 2 ton on 2-1, haven't they?
So they say.
So they say. It's a lot of money, 200 quid.
On a friendly.
Trouble is, I always think if you're putting £200 on bets, it's how much you lose if you're prepared to put that on. I don't even like putting 20p on a bet, never mind 200 quid. I just don't like betting. Oh, there's a good ball. Oh.
Sorry.
Referee. Go on to Thogden's Bayern stream, take a snippet of his celebrations, and when we score, play that. No, we did our own version of Thogden. Did you not see it? It was marvelous. I don't know if we'd got quite as high pitch screams as Thogden did, but we were there. It was. But we felt it. We needed that goal. Funnily enough, actually, because we'd like concede that goal to Barrow, we were feeling the pressure of losing this game. So it was a goal we needed. Alfie says, "Keep the faith, Lee. Last year, Blackpool was outplayed and still won. It's only Barrow."
Yeah, but it's nice if you've won all your friendlies. It's a good way to start the season.
It is good, yeah.
Psychologically, and we're not playing our best, so
can we
still getting to he hasn't settled on
Blaze. Can we say hi to Joe McDermott? Hello, Joe McDermott. How you doing? Is he watching this stream?
Is this still on? Says Nick Muller. Yes, we're watching a match.
Yes, it's still on. It's still on, and we're 2-1 up. Callum got.
So
hang on.
We've got a quirky 1 o'clock kickoff.
Oh, go on! Oh, good save. Good save.
Antoi's getting the road reviews.
Going.
There we go again. Oh, that was not the best ball.
Apparently, Newcastle are doing pre-season training in York. Then as normally go to Portugal. Well, that speaks volumes at the moment. The money's not there at the moment in football, is it? How long left? How long would you say
they're
is left?
training at Bootham Crescent because I believe
sure.
York have left Bootham Crescent now.
Somebody's saying how long left to go. We're not quite
we're into the last couple of minutes, I think now. It
think
kicks off
we
a
are.
little bit late again, but
yeah, we're 1 hour 47 in, aren't we? So we're just trying to work that out. Yeah, we must be.
We didn't come on too early ourselves, did we? So.
Well, we came on more or less right on the about 2 minutes before. So yeah, it must be getting close to extra time. Who do we think, Jane Naylor, who do we think Blackpool's hardest opponents are in League One?
Wigan aren't going to be easy.
Well, yeah, these teams, Wigan. Well, it all depends. I mean, what team they've got left. If they've got any players, people are already coming to buy Wigan's players, so they might not be the force. Fleetwood did very well last season, so they'll be tough. Portsmouth will be tough. Go on! Oh, blooming heck. Yes, Stephen Roberts says, never mind losing to Fleetwood. I hate losing to anyone. I turn to a miserable Hulk who growls. Well, yeah, I think Jane will probably say the same thing about me. I hate losing. I hate losing at Tiddlywinks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're a nightmare. You're always a nightmare. This is why I sat separately last season. Well, it's not actually, but
yeah, because I get a bit of a moany head on if we're not playing well.
It's kind of,
and I'll say, I knew it. I knew they were going to score. It was coming.
Not an enjoyable experience watching a match next to Lee when we're losing.
Yeah, but you can see it's coming. I only speak the obvious. You can see they're going to equalise.
Some people, we're very different in that I watch a match and I always, not always, but, you know, I like to have hope where hope can be drawn. And whereas Lee is more of, oh God, yeah, we're going to lose. Oh yeah, we never come back from these. Oh yeah, my dad always used to say, you know, you never come back from these. And yeah, we're definitely.
You don't put your chances away. Chances come back to haunt you. He always used to say that. You know, my dad was right.
You were the same with the Cricket World Cup final. We were just like on the phone to each other during the Cricket World Cup final because I was living down in the Midlands at the time, and he was just, oh no, you know, it's terrible. We lost this, and then we won. So,
are we doing a video on Friday about the Blackpool fixtures? Probably won't have the time to do that this week. We've got a lot going on at the moment.
Well, perhaps we can pop in early on Saturday.
Yeah,
we'll pop in a bit earlier maybe on Saturday.
We've got this ability now to just come onto YouTube and Facebook and say a few things with this new StreamYard, so it's making life a little bit easier.
So yeah, we'll chat about the fixtures on Saturday when we're here for the Everton game.
Oh yeah, forget about those. Peterborough United, yeah, Burton Albion. It's going to be tough, but honestly,
I don't want to miss that Burton Albion trip. It's one of my favourites.
League One's not. It's get out of a. It is if you've got a good side, you can get out of League One. The quality of football is not the greatest, really. It's a league we should be looking to get out of. Somebody else is asking how long to go. There's no time, is there?
No, it will be soon.
There's no clock on the thing, so we don't know.
Well, the goal was on 82.
Oh, the goal was on 82, so we must be coming up to full time. We must be coming very close to full time. Come on, Blackpool, get another one. At times we look very, very good. The passing is really. Oh, watch yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, we are keeping possession. Get down in the corner as well. That's a good ball. Trap. Couldn't try to go back of cement there. That was terrible. Stephen Roberts, the only time I don't mind a draw is against Bristol teams. Love his second home. Burton Albion do have experience of the Championship, but it doesn't always, you can have experience and you still, there's no guarantee. You can double dip. Teams can double dip. Look at Sunderland, look at Blackpool. You can double dip. There we are.
I wonder if Hull might be in trouble,
Why Miss Burton, Jane, the match is only part of an away day, Jolly. You just you like it, don't you?
Why Miss Burton, Jane, the match is only part of an away day. Yeah, exactly. It's the away day jolly that I would miss. I love Burton. It's just the pubs are magnificent.
Alan Ferry is asking, are we watching on iFollow? No, we're just watching on YouTube with everybody else. I don't think it's on iFollow, is it? Is it on
I don't know. I don't believe so.
Nick, here we are. Asking 2-2 or 2-1. It's 2-1, and we're getting very close to full time. They're going to be putting up the minutes. Lewis is saying, we're on 87 minutes.
No, that's time.
That's it.
3 wins out of 3.
3 out of 3. 2-1 to Blackpool. It was a good game.
Yes,
we'll wait. Obviously, people will be.
Seems to be a thing. They're doing these wrist bumps.
Wrist bump is the latest thing. Yeah. So we'll see if anybody. Obviously, people will wait for people to come and join us because people will have opinion on that game. We'd like to know your opinion. Did you enjoy the game?
Oh, David means go anyway. Oh yeah, I mean go to Burton anyway. Yeah, I mean I've sort of started doing that virtually, but it's it's a tricky one, really, isn't it? So are we still? I'm not ready to go out on tour just yet. It's I've started going out to pubs around Blackpool and restaurants around Blackpool. But as for getting on a train and travelling sort of halfway down the country to do the same, I'm not at that stage yet.
Stephen Roberts says 3 played, 3 wins, 8 scored, 2 conceded. Can't complain at that.
No,
and you
mustn't grumble.
cannot. Those are. Sebi's here. Oh, hi, Sebi.
Hello.
Sebi's here. Somebody did put £200 on 2-1, didn't they? Hopefully, come back in.
I didn't even know you could bet on friendly.
See what price he got for that. 200 quid on 2-1. He'll have done well on that. Got the score right and everything. Heinz was saying, why did Tomb fans not boycott matches? Just continue putting money into Ashley's pockets. But I think we discussed this before. It's very hard to get 50,000 people to just all boycott the match. But it does make you wonder why they didn't put more pressure on him. Nicole Tony saying thank you, well done commentary and interesting dialogue. Thank you. We've tried to keep it interesting. We've got a few more coming back in now, so come on, everybody's coming back in. You all watched this game. What do you think? What do you think of it all? Are you excited about CJ Hamilton? Tell us your thoughts. Bill always got lots of pace, but James says he's a bit like Martin Bullock. No end product.
Well, that's what Mitch Cook's left foot said. And what about Sully Kaikai? Do you think he's hogging the ball a little bit too much? Would you like to see him pass it a little bit more? But we won. It doesn't matter, and I love to see it. And I love that Kaikai wins his free kicks from doing that. So it's not all bad. It's exciting.
However, Lewis Woodhouse is bringing us back down to earth. This is our easy games. The ones that are coming up are going to be a bit harder, and they will be the bigger the test. Yeah. We all know that, don't we? We haven't beaten.
But also, it's been a time for our experimentation with the players as well. Yeah. And I think we're starting to get an idea now of what our stronger side is and what works up front and what doesn't work. And I think perhaps we'll start with what we would look to be our favoured starting 11 against Everton on Saturday.
Sebi's saying that CJ Hamilton looks very good, and he likes Sharkic as well. Yeah,
and he's good at the corners as well. Sharkic.
Early predictions for next season from Ben Hall. We're already saying we're going to win the league.
We said that last year, though, didn't we?
We always say it.
Yeah, no, I think
Tangerine Army says Nathan Shaw was excellent.
We're doing all the right things, I think, and we're definitely strengthened a lot from last season, and we've got a lot of positivity. The players are excited to be here, excited to be playing for us. We've got a manager who's got this long-term vision, an owner that's got a long-term vision, and people want to be, hopefully want to be turning up for work at Blackpool Football Club.
Oh, here's a big one from Mike Van Paris. Hi, Mike.
Mike.
I really like the look of Yates. He's the first Pool player I've seen that reminds me of the great Mickey Walsh. Well, I mean that, to put him. Somebody else mentioned Mickey Walsh. We were listening to Martin Booker, his commentary this morning. He was saying that he kind of reminds me of Brett Ormerod, where he chases down balls all the time. And well, if he's a combination of Brett Ormerod and Mickey Walsh, we have got a player. I was saying to Jen, I even like his name. Jerry Yates. He just sounds like he's going to be a good footballer, doesn't he? He's got like a movie star name. I like it. Peter Donnelly. Hi, Peter. Some good positive signs. Looks good. Very impressed by Antwi and Shaw today.
Impressing a lot of people.
Antwi is getting a lot of mention, isn't he?
As well. It could be the star of the season.
Shaw was quality. Gary from Barrow.
Gary from Barrow.
Here we go. Sebi saying Feeney or Hamilton.
For me, Hamilton.
Yeah, Alan Ferry's agreeing with that.
I think he's Feeney's exciting, but I think there already is talk of Feeney being on the way out, isn't there? Because perhaps he's one of the higher paid players, and I wouldn't be. I mean, I like watching him, but again, last season he just wasn't. He wasn't consistent. No one was consistent last season. So, and he's the wrong side of 30, isn't he? So if we can replace him with someone sort of younger and more dynamic and hungrier, who perhaps will have that consistency, and someone quicker as well. He's got more strings to the bow, perhaps. But
more comments down below. We want to know what you thought of that game. Alan Ferry says we're on the way back to the Premier League.
Sure are.
Oh, we are definitely. I was saying before, Sebi doesn't remember the Premier League, so I'd love to get back in just so he can remember what it was. Just so he'll have a memory of it.
Yeah, Sam saying we're not the ball about well at the end. Yes,
Yeah, we did. We did not.
started to-
We did.
It takes us a while, doesn't it? And then we settle into it and we start looking good. So
What's this one?
if when we're playing a team for 90 minutes, then we should, it looks like we will get stronger as games go on, which is good because
Greg White saying he's heard we're linked with
play
signing
maybe.
Tom Taylor. What do you think of him? I've never heard of him. I don't know. Who Tom Taylor? Can somebody fill us in on Tom Taylor and what they think of him? Post in the comments below. Dean Johnston is saying, thought Barrow gave Blackpool a decent test. What do you think?
They did,
Yeah, they definitely did. And they did last season as well. We've mentioned it. If you've been on the stream for a while, we went to watch Blackpool play Barrow at Barrow last season, obviously when Ian Evatt was in charge, interviewed Evatt. The video's down, way down if you want to watch it. But Barrow were unlucky. They gave a good test, and I thought when they brought this, they changed the team. They really did give us a test. Imagine if we get relegated. No, we're not even imagining that. It's not going to happen.
Seb's a big fan of Anderson. Yeah, Anderson's he's a unit, isn't he? He's a big guy. He knows where the goal is as well. He's got a couple of goals already.
He is a big player, isn't he? He's just like a really wide, isn't he? And muscly and. Sam Thompson says good side Barrow. Yeah, I think it looks good for Barrow. We were talking to some Barrow fans early on, and they say they were hoping for mid-table, and
well, they've been strengthening as well, haven't they? They've been
based on that, and David Dunn, we didn't see much of him. He took over obviously when Larry got sacked, but he did a good job, didn't he? David Dunn, he steadied the ship. We like, the way he talked about the players as a we, and and praised the players all the time. I think he'll be good for Barrow. So Barrow could go for promotion. Would be amazing.
Well, it does happen, doesn't it? It does happen that teams come up and up again. So we'll wait and see.
Dean Johnson says he thought Shaw played well for you. Thoughts on DeVitt? He played a trial game for Bolton a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he's meant to be on his way out somewhere, isn't he? But he's he's still with us at the moment. But he's never featured too much. I don't imagine he'll be part of future plans. But you never know. You never know what might happen.
Unlucky Barrow, yes, they were a little bit unlucky, but at the end of the day, it's always quality that comes through at the end, and we all. Oh, this one. Yeah. Oh, hi, Will McGraw. Critchley's going to have a hard time picking his starting 11. Yes, he certainly is.
An embarrassment of riches in the attacking area. I mean, who would you pick up front? How would you?
Yeah, who would be your?
Yeah, how would it look for you? Because I'd like to see Hamilton.
Jerry
I'd
Yates.
like to see Kai. I'd like to see Jerry Yates, but I'd also like to see Anderson. Can you play all four? Or is that just being?
Medine didn't shine again, did he? I don't know.
No, I'm not sure. He's the future. He's not really set the world on fire. But again, you never know. That Critchley has said that he wants to. He likes developing players, and if he's got the right attitude and he wants to. If he wants to be a player for Blackpool, he can be, I'm sure. But it's, a lot of it's about the mentality of the player. And is he fit? Who knows? Who knows what's going on?
Josh the Bluebird saying, Dunn trying to keep the same philosophy as last season, the same style of play, and hopefully same success. Good football inside, I think. Yeah, well, he never did bring that passing style of Ian Holloway, and he changed the whole mentality at Barrow. And good luck to him. Good luck to him. Thought they were good. I thought we played really well at times. I just thought it was entertaining football. I thought the game was entertaining. I enjoyed it. It was great to see Blackpool playing back at Bloomfield Road, even if we're not there. Just to see Bloomfield Road was great.
Some dodgy comments coming in here.
Yes, we are getting we will ignore the dodgy ones, so there's no point in putting them in because I don't know.
But yeah, no, it's definitely positive. A lot of positives to be coming out of these friendlies. I think there's definitely development areas. I think at the back, perhaps we can look a little bit. We could look a bit sharper and not give away possession quite so much. And up front, maybe just work on being a little bit more potent. I think
Blackpool versus Everton is at Bloomfield Road, isn't it? It's at home, is it?
Yeah, the next three.
Yeah, they're all at home. So Blackpool and Blackburn Road as well, is it? Bloomfield Road. I think we're all at Bloomfield Road. So we will be doing watch alongs.
Then we were meant to have an away game at Oldham, but I think the word has it that we might be bringing the League Cup game forward to that weekend because the following weekend's an international weekend. So Stoke may have.
We'll white out. Who's helping out at Bloomfield? Not us. Oh,
so here
Solihull,
Seb's
here we
starting
are.
11.
Right, you go a 4-3-3 with Shaw husband next to Epiteta and Howe. Midfield with Sharkic, Anderson, and Antwi, Kai, Yates, and Hamilton. That would be his starting.
Yeah, that's a strong side.
That is a
isn't it?
strong side. That yeah.
Yes, yeah, you can't argue with that really.
Liking that, Seb. Really are liking that. Anybody else want to put up their starting 11 from what you've seen so far? Shaw over McDonald's. How do you think we'll play if we have no away fans? I don't think. I actually think Blackpool didn't play it as well when they got fans back as they did when they didn't have fans. You know, they seem to.
Well, to be fair, we can't. Yeah, I mean, in terms of away games, we can't be any worse away than we were last season because we haven't won away for almost a year now.
That's a great question, that actually. If Corona wasn't a factor, what would you have anticipated the crowd would be versus Barrow in the EFL Cup? In the EFL Cup. Oh we've got them in the cup, haven't we? Yeah, I actually think it would have been a decent because it's almost like
they
a
would have
derby
brought
for
a lot,
Barrow.
I think, wouldn't they?
They'd have brought a few. They haven't been to Blackpool in a competitive match for years.
No.
I would have reckoned it could have been about 4,000 to that. To be honest, I would say maybe even a bit more. 5, we'll go for 5,000.
Maybe that's why they are putting these cup games in early in the season because no one went anyway, did they?
Yeah, no. Shazza Harvey says Stoke away is going to be tough.
Yeah, it will be tough.
Yeah.
But I mean, I said earlier, are we really that bothered for the effort when you've got 13 midweek league games? Do you really want a lot of cup games as well, or should we just
sack it off,
off the cups and
just say,
it's going to be hard enough on the players.
Concentrate on the league is
It's what's important. I mean, so there's no money really in the League Cup. There's no money in the EFL Trophy. I wouldn't imagine either. So the FA Cup's the only one where you get decent money, and even that they've halved the prize money this season. But I mean, it's still the FA competitions are the ones that really that you need to be focusing on. But we're not going to win that either, are we? So.
Here we are. We've got a few things are coming through here. Let me just get back to Will McGraw because the comments are coming in thick and fast. Will McGraw, Maxwell, Howe, Ekpoteto, Husband, McDonnell, Antwi, Virtue, Anderson, Hamilton, Kai, Yates.
Yeah,
again, that sounds. I tell you what, we've got a few combinations here that all sound pretty good.
Yeah,
I can't really disagree with that one either. In fact,
could we improve on the guys at the back a little bit, perhaps?
Who?
Well, I mean, Howe's given a few balls
he
away,
did.
Isn't he?
And yeah.
Epiteta, I'd like to see him settle down because he does look like he can be a player, but he has made a couple of errors himself.
What do we think about John Green from Fleetwood? The young lad, I don't really know him, really, to be honest. We're looking at. I don't know. No, honestly, I don't know.
I don't know a lot about Fleetwood, really.
Out of the two sides that played for Blackpool, which was the strongest, the first or the second half?
I think it was.
I thought that.
I don't think either was the strongest side.
The first half team were getting really on top when until everything changed, and we seemed to be like piling it on for a second goal, and it.
I think first off, obviously you've got Kai and Anderson, hadn't you?
Who
were great,
Sam.
But then you've got Medina in the middle, who was kind of wanted Jerry Yates in there, and
so Sam Thompson's going for Maxwell, Howe, Ekpoteto, Husband, McDonnell, Virtue, Anderson, Antwi, Hamilton, Yates, Kai.
God, it's just such an exciting attacking side, isn't it?
I like all of it, to be honest. Oh God, yeah, that would be. They're all good, honestly.
They are.
And what happens if he brings in some young Liverpool lads? Because we're going to be getting some, aren't we? So God only knows.
Yeah, maybe. Don't that one. Don't get rid of that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. First off, was better if Yates was in it. Says Seb. Yeah, I agree. Totally
yes,
agree with that,
we were saying that. Yeah. Anyone from Barrow take our eye? There was actually quite a few good players, but I don't know the names, to be honest. But in fact, the whole of Barrow looked, you looked a decent side. I think you're going to do very, very well. Oh, Lombardi. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Maxwell, Howe, Ekpoteto, Thornley, Husband, Virtue, Anderson, Antwi, Hamilton, Yates, Kai. there's so many combinations. It's exciting.
It
Gary
is,
Gary
definitely.
Hutchinson said the second half not great. Well, we kind of once Barrow made all the substitutions, it did just, we did go on the back foot, but we did have that ability, which I always like. If you can come back and get a winner at the end, it's
They don't like conceding, do they?
No,
When we concede, it's just like, all right, let's get up there and press.
Oh, I
And
like in
it's-
this
it's
one.
great.
I like it. Oh, where's it gone? Sorry, it's moved up. Yeah, this one. Tom BFC Taylor goes for Gilks, Everett, Cathcart, Craney, Coleman at the back for next season. Yeah, we'd love that,
I
wouldn't we?
Craney's probably a little bit older now.
Craney was
Everett,
ace, wasn't
God,
he?
yeah.
Any news on another keeper from Shazza Harvey?
Well, I mean,
We've had a
are
few
we-
trialists,
are
haven't we?
Are we looking at seriously getting another keeper? Because Maxwell, he's been given the captain's armband, so he is a very good keeper, isn't he? I've got a lot of time for him, and we've got young Jack Sims
Alan
as well.
Ferry-
Are we looking to bring in a sort of another, a reserve keeper who can press Maxwell, or do we really need? If we're looking at, you can only have so many. 22, is it senior pros? Do we need? I mean, we just had a ridiculous number of goalkeepers, didn't we, last season? Or do we just have a case of, get a lone one in as and when, maybe?
Alan Ferry says he thinks we need to wait for the Everton game and the Blackburn game before we start thinking about our starting 11. We're building a squad to take us back to the Premier League.
Well, we are, yeah. I mean, it's all about the squad.
We do need to see, don't we? I mean, these next two games, and we're going to be doing the watch along, so you can, come and join us at half time or whatever if you're watching it on YouTube or watch us together. But yeah, these are big tests, aren't they, Everton? And apparently Everton are bringing like a full strength team, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on against Everton. And Blackburn are always a hard blooming game. I very rarely see us beat Blackburn, so tough tests, and we will see, won't we? Did Quigley just not get a sniff at Blackpool? Don't know. Liam Butterworth, Maxwell, Turton, Ekpeter, Thornley, Shaw, Virtue, Antwi, Anderson, Kai, Hamilton. Yeah, you see, it all just sounds good, doesn't it? It all sounds really good.
Yeah.
There's some exciting players. This CJ Hamilton, he's just so fast. He's unbelievable. Let's just go right. Let's have this one. Lee Blakeborough. Hello, Leek. Lee, thinking we have made good signings and feeling positive.
Yeah.
CJ looking great. Just needing to hit the back of the net after one of his brilliant runs behind the defence. Yeah, Jane is saying she reminds him of Martin Bullock.
Well, no, that's what Mitch Cook's left foot said, that he reminds him of Martin Bullock. And if you love Martin Bullock, you'll probably love him. So
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, we've actually had a proper closed season, haven't we, this season? In that we've had, we've got the manager has had time to build his own squad, and we never had that last summer, which Larry was on a hiding to nothing there because he just came in and the interim board had brought in all these players and re-signed players who weren't very good. So we're doing it properly this year.
We've just had a £1.99 from Will White.
Oh,
thank you very much, Will. We do appreciate that. And it's super chats. We can go out and have a cup of coffee.
If you like us and you appreciate what we do and want to thank us, financially for what we're doing for you here, because we do
you can always buy us a beer.
You
can buy us a beer.
If you press on the super chat, you can choose to donate.
Yeah.
To thank us.
Greg White saying, anyone from the Irish leagues you fancy having at Blackpool? I honestly can say I don't see any of the Irish leagues.
Is there anybody that you could recommend that
so
we
recommend to us? Yeah, because we don't really don't follow the Irish leagues. Any idea of a percentage of fans are being allowed back?
Well, they're talking Blackpool are talking
4,000.
about capping season tickets at 4,000. So that's perhaps the number that they're looking at initially to like what's the capacity at Blackpool? Is it?
Oh, Lombardi £2. Thank you very much. What's this? Lombardi. I'll put it up on the screen.
Aww.
Thank you very much. Lombardi £2. Thank you very much. Wow. So we're rolling in it today. I love you guys so much. You brighten up my day. Thank you very much. And thank you. Just thank you for like watching us.
Brighten up ours as well. That's why we do it. Really, we do it to just bring a little bit of joy, really, to people who watch us. We're not. We're not here to speak badly of anybody.
No.
We're just here to, because we love Blackpool and we enjoy we enjoy what we do, and we, we like it.
And it's a
nice that
bit
you
like,
enjoy
to be
it
honest,
too.
we like it because it's like going to a game now. We've got like, I don't know, we've got 99 on now, but we've had like 500 at one time. But it's like being with all you, like loads and loads of mates at the football ground. And we're talking about football
We're
and
down
that's
the pub after the match.
yeah, we just honestly, this is it. This is after the match banter with you all, which is in the pub, which is great. It's a post your comments in. Tell us what you thought of the game.
Sebby's asking how long have you had 2K subs? It was the beginning of this
August,
month,
yeah. So yeah, we're flying it. It's
actually
flying
quite
now.
a lot more coming. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, by the way, please do
subscribe.
so
subscribe.
and if you click the notification bell, you'll be notified of all new videos that we have popping up. We've
got a quiz tonight. We've got a quiz on tonight. You can come back to the quiz, football quiz, 8 o'clock. Blackpool FC 04 is saying Maxwell, Turton, Nottingham, Ekpateta, McDonald's, Antwi, Keshi, Virtue, Yates, Kai, CJ, Hamilton.
No one can spell Ekpateta, can they?
It's a hell of a name, isn't it?
Oh,
what's this?
nice.
That was his last two. That was his last £2.
Aw.
Oh, blimey! Oh, thank you very much. That's really nice.
Top 3 players who stood out for you
today.
Today for me,
well, Maxwell had a great game in goals. CJ Hamilton was exciting. Kai looked good. Sure.
I don't know. Antwi's always good.
Antwi, Yates, and Hamilton for Seb.
Yeah. Yes, I mean they're all good players, aren't they? We've got a lot.
Greg White saying anyone from Dundalk or Bohemians will probably get a spot on the team.
Yeah, we don't really get.
I hope we're scouting out there. I don't know where our scouting network goes to. Oh, I see Lombardi's minted. I tell you what, it doesn't matter. I tell you, just to get £2.
It's just a nice gesture.
We appreciate it. Honestly, it's absolutely wonderful, and we don't expect you guys to tip us at all, but it's lovely if you do. We can go out and get a coffee today. Okay. Bottle of pop. That's.
So yeah, quiz tonight, 8 o'clock. If you're around, the quiz questions will usually go from 8 o'clock till 8:30, and then we'll run through the answers from 8:30 till 9 o'clock. It's potentially, we've been doing quizzes for the last how many weeks now?
This is week 14.
Week 14.
So
we've been doing them all
in lockdown. Yeah.
But now we've got football back on Tuesdays. We don't have that space to fill now, so we're going to be having hopefully, touch wood, matches most Tuesdays. So the quiz is going to fall by the wayside, which is a shame. We enjoy doing it, but
David Scholes, if we let him win the quiz, do you want us to email you all the answers so you can win, David? Yeah.
Well, if you've been watching,
thank you very much.
I've actually provided one of the answers to the quiz in this stream today. So if you've been paying attention, David, you've got a point.
You already got a point up. We'd love you to win, David. We would love you. But having said that, you've won all the plastic spoons and all the plastic forks and everything.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute.
The wooden spoon, the plastic fork.
It's been wonderful.
There was a knife as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So you've got the full cutlery set there. So, bless. But we don't take bribes, David. But we will take you £3. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'll tell you, we're minted today. After Stephen Holt, great stuff, guys. I don't think we'll be promotion candidates, but top 10. We need to get new team of players. I hope I'm wrong.
We are getting a new team. This is the start of a new team, isn't it? And we've got obviously we've got the academy lads.
You can't
already starting to come through actually, because we've got Antwi's one of the academy lads, and he's potentially looking like a first teamer already.
You can't base any opinions yet based on these 3 games, because
of course we can get excited.
We can, but
that's what we do.
We don't know what's coming, because you don't know what who Critchley knows. You don't know what boys we might be getting from Liverpool. We don't know anything yet, but we do know, and we can see, anybody who's watched that game today can see that Blackpool are starting to pass the ball around. They're starting to look exciting. We've got some fast players.
We're going to be the seaside aggro between the Holts here. Sebi is saying Stephen's wrong. Because Stephen says he doesn't think we'll be promotion candidates.
Yeah, I think we
need
will.
Time to gel. Well, I think, to be fair, I mean, you look at that first performance.
Paper plate for David Scholes today. Oh, yes.
No, I think. I mean, it's not you don't need a lot about you, I don't think, to get out of League One. I think top 10's,
it is get out of bubble. Definitely.
I think we'll be up there. I think we'll be playoffs.
In fact, I always think the Championship, if you've got something about yourself, even the Championship, the standard of football compared to watching a Premier League game, it's a massive step up into the Premier League, and I think you can do it. And we proved, under Holloway, that you can get out of the Championship, even when your favourites to go down. Gary, for FI Gary, I suspect we'll have a couple of additional players before the start of the season. Yeah, we're already talking about this Everton lad. There is rumours about this, isn't there?
I think loan players, maybe you're some loan players. And I think perhaps maybe we're waiting to shift a couple of players as well. I mean, of the sort of players that were here last season that weren't necessarily impressing. Perhaps we could maybe look to shift them away either permanently or on loan. Hardy's gone out on loan for the season, hasn't he? Delfonso's gone. I mean, is there a future at this club for the likes of Feeney's already been rumoured that he might be on the way out. Nuttall and Medine. It's going to be very hard for them to get into this because no one's been mentioning Nuttall and Medine. Should
we do this? Blackpool FC saying we should play Football Manager on our channel with Jane. Now, you used to play Football Manager.
I did used to play Football Manager. Yes.
Yeah, you used to play that quite a lot.
Should we do? I used to love it. Yeah.
Have we
got time to fit that in with everything else, with all the live streams and the blogs and the podcasts?
Greg White is asking the question that's on everybody's lips at the moment: is Liam Platt a player worth having a punt on? Do we know who he is? No. Who is Liam Platt? He's probably rated somewhere.
To be honest, I've been in non-league for a number of years, so. If you're talking about league and Premier League players with me, honestly, do
you think he's worth it?
Takes me long enough to learn the Blackpool players.
What do you think, Greg? Who does he play for, and what is he?
Tell you about non-league in the.
Where does he play, Greg? We need to know. It's a question we really can't answer because we don't know who he is. I think that looks like. I don't know, has anybody got any last thoughts on the game before we shut up? We've been on 2 hours 20 minutes on this, so
and we're getting hot because we haven't put the fan on.
We haven't put. You can go put the fan.
Even though according to Alexa, it's
been a rainy day outside today. I think that's it, everyone. Liam Platt is a good. Liam Platt was a young striker from Liverpool, but he'd been injured for 3 years.
Gosh, he's been injured for 3 years. Blimey, is that with the same injury or?
But he's class.
Sort of like a recurring.
Well, I'm sure
risk, isn't it?
Critchley will know him, won't he? That's for sure. Where is he without a club at the moment, Liam Platt? I'm sure Critchley will know. I mean, Critchley seems to have this vast knowledge on young, players who he's played, either come through Liverpool Academy or has seen him.
Oh yeah, Ben Mansford said there's not an under-23 player in Europe that he doesn't know. So he's definitely got the knowledge of the young players there. So.
If he's available and he's good and he's fit, I'm sure Critchley will know all about
it. We
him.
have the good scouting network now and the head of recruitment, don't we? So they know what they're doing in that department, as evidenced on the pitch. I mean, look at the players that have been brought in this season.
He's a free agent. All right. Well, hopefully we're looking at him. Will White says who are the top 6 biggest clubs in League One? Well, obviously Sunderland are the biggest, aren't they? Portsmouth are pretty big. Are we
allowed to count Plucky Little Wigan as a big club?
Plucky Little Wigan, yeah. Well, they are,
because
but they've no money, have they?
There, haven't they? And Hull, although they're on the way down, potentially.
Us, obviously. I mean, Blackpool, are a big club. Been a Premier League club, and we have the ambitions of being a big club. Fleetwood are also interested in this lad. He's a bit injury prone. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, that is a worry. It is a worry, but it's kind of what you get at this level, isn't it? At League One, there's they've all got something. Not necessarily wrong with them, but there's something, there's a reason that they're not playing at a higher level. Either they are injury prone, or they're a bit slow, or their attitude's wrong, or something. Normally, there's historically, I've always said that if at sort of League One, League Two level, there's something that isn't there. There's going to be a little bugbear about most players at this level.
What is the sizing like on the new Blackpool shirts? They look about right to me, to be honest. This is an extra large training top that I really like, and it seems to be about right for me. Whereas last year I had to buy double XL away shirt, and it was just it was really tight, even that. So yeah, I think they're about more your normal regular size. John Halley saying how big your wage bill is, how big you are. Fact.
Well, it's all going to be the same, isn't it, with the salary cap?
Salary cap, yeah. So
that'll be interesting. I think that's another thing that will stand Blackpool in very good stead going forwards, because we always were up there, weren't we, back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and then the salary cap went, and all of a sudden we couldn't compete anymore. So it's the likes of us, it's really going to help, especially if we've got a strong academy building and good recruitment and good coaching going on. I think we're in a very strong position, which is one of the exciting things.
So we'll see you later at 8:00. If you're coming in for the quiz tonight, it's going to be, as I say, it's probably going to be our last one because football's back, and we've obviously been doing it. We've been doing it while the football's been off. It's been a pleasure having you all join us today. We've really enjoyed it. And thanks for all the comments. Go on.
Just again, if you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click the little notification bell so you'll find out when we're here again. I mean, we are here while we're locked down. We'll be doing these watch-alongs for all of the Blackpool matches, so we will be here. We'll be back again on Saturday for that. So we might be in a little bit earlier. Maybe we'll come in maybe 2:45.
Have a bit of a because we had to go down to the ground to sort out season tickets today.
Sorting with the fixtures are out on Friday, obviously, so we'll be discussing the fixtures in our live stream on Saturday. So obviously we're back here for the quiz. We have a quiz tonight, 8:00, same place. Then on Monday, Lee does a football vloggers podcast on this channel, Charles TV, with a number of other
football vloggers. She's good. You can watch the one from last night.
Some good characters in there. So that's Monday night at 8:00. So they're our regular slots at the moment. So the watch-alongs for the matches, and then the Monday nights.
What's this? Alan Frey saying Leah Charles for Blackpool striker. Well, if you had a chat with Seb, he would confirm that is not would not get us many goals. But anyway, thank you very much for being with us. We really enjoyed your company, and you make this channel. We can't do it without you lot, and we love having a chat with you. So we'll see you on Saturday. Or we'll see you tonight. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.